On the first too. How's it?
Yeah, indeed. The very first stream of 2023, and it's a D&D stream. How very fitting. So what I meant to say was, what is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercast Ice, and welcome back to Discord Dungeons and Dragons. This time in 2023 with the Solaires, specifically Tiny, Wanderer, Stray, Herma, and well, say hi, guys.
Hello. Cyber Dragon Nova, Cyber Dragon Nova.
All right then. All right. Well, the thing is, we're starting at a pretty decent time today, and I'm actually really interested to see how this session's gonna go.
Same.
But
Murder.
murder.
Please
The
tell me,
most foul.
Winter. Please tell me you have Roll20 set up. Please.
I have Roll20 set up.
Oh,
I have-
thank God.
I haven't like gotten into any of the maps yet or anything like that, but I have it up.
Okay, are we going to use like a white background then? I'm fine with that.
Quite possibly, yes.
Okay,
Wait,
I'm cool with
okay.
that.
I'll launch. I'll hop into roll 22 as well.
Basically, I don't have you guys sit on any maps yet. I just have it up just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, even if it's a kind of crummy map, I mean,
Literally
even if
do
it's
not
just-
care.
even if it just traces out, it's
Right.
a lot easier to try and go. Okay, I go for this guy instead of going. Okay, is there anything for me to hide behind? What
For sure. I hear you. But I say no. I have some like preset maps and stuff ready to go. It's just the fact that I'm not in in. Oh my god, the ultimate hand.
I have a legal obligation to bother my sisters at every opportunity that I get.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Ah, get out of here, news. I don't need you.
Oofda.
Sorry,
Yeah.
with a computer, it likes to immediately like pull me to like a news site.
Yeah, I get
Oh,
that.
I heard noose, like the rope.
I heard moose.
No, I don't need my sleeping news.
Oh god, that sounded kind of dark.
I heard either noose or moose.
Okay,
I did
go
hear news, but I'm
let's see
news,
here.
but I could understand how that
New
could be
adventure,
misheard easily.
Dom new Discord D&D.
Go away, moose. I don't need you.
Oh,
Yeah, outta
do we
here.
need to roll 20?
But I say there's a chance that we're going to in case you guys run into combat.
Ghost
Like
of
that
Death
for-
said,
okay.
"I use great water on your lungs."
Have you guys been coloring on this?
Yes.
What?
God damn it.
Maybe?
I didn't see anything.
Alright, hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a nice spot here. Oh gosh. What's going on here?
Who's Jeremiah Jenkins?
Here we go.
Oh, what?
There we go.
Did anyone else see that?
I didn't see anything.
At the bottom of D&D chat, it said Jeremiah Jenkins was typing.
Jeremiah Jenkins.
Who the fuck? In the hell? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, it's Seal.
That's Seal. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Seal. How's it going?
hi.
Hi, Seal.
How's it going?
There we go. I was just double checking, making sure the maps I had prepped for this area were good to go. Because you never know. You'll never know. Alright, but anyways. So let's go ahead and get started, my dudes. Also, Ghost, welcome to the chat, buddy. I use create water on my lungs. Please don't. That's called casting
Good.
drowning.
Do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Wait,
Ghost.
don't you need line of sight?
I mean, that's fair. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
That's the only reason can't cast create lungs.
But I say, got you in my thoughts, Ghost. Sorry, I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah, same.
Theoretically, if you were, at a doctor's office and they had you say "ah,"
Ah.
they saw down your windpipe. They
Just
concentrate
go.
water on
Yeah.
it.
Just go.
Ghost, I
"Ah."
don't know what's going on with you, buddy, but if you Discord, my DMs are open
They
anytime.
said it in the chat of what's going on with them.
Yeah.
I don't have the YouTube open right now.
How dare you have
They
not
had to
liked,
put their
commented,
dog
and
down.
subscribed?
Because it had cancer. She. Sorry.
Oof.
Ah, shit. That fucking sucks. If you need to talk, then my DMs are always open if you're in the Discord.
Indeed. But with that being said, though, I'm gonna go ahead and get us going so that way we can get started. So with that being said. Last time on D&D. The Solaris, after successfully helping Westray survive this initial onslaught by the Broken Skull, we learned some dire news that the city of Padstow was struggling incredibly difficultly, especially for Belwraith, whose family is back home, is pretty much dealing with an incredibly bad time, and after getting dire warnings from several entities, they rushed to make it to Padstow as quickly as possible. On their way, they did say farewell to a couple of their companions, as they were off to do some of the other possible look-em-ups and ally searching as they possibly could, saying goodbye to, well...
And some people still needed a rest.
Indeed, and some of you guys still needed a rest. But after taking a rest and saying your goodbyes, you guys continued on to Padstow, where it's definitely been a hard pill to swallow for Belwraith, as he has to come to terms with the fact that he's coming to the place of which he originally escaped from? Ran from? You're not quite sure. But either way, coming to his old family home, a farmstead just outside of Padstow. Upon being there, you met with his mother and sister, who both seemed to welcome him back in with open arms. However, knowing that his father and his brother were still out, currently at the Church of Palor, at least on their way back, as far as you know, you decided to go downstairs to find out of the guest that they've been holding for some time. And you met her, chained up in the basement, having the tiefling having a tiefling chained up with demonic features. But upon closer inspection for Blue, with a pretty decent insight check, could tell that this was Mary, their friend, his friend for quite some time, and everyone's acquaintance from Makanali on the Ravaged Path. And we dive back in with Kazir and Blue in the basement. Currently with Mary, who is having a somewhat semblance of recognition. And I'm just pulling up my notes. Hold on one second. I apologize.
No worries.
I have a lot of notes for this stuff, so I gotta make sure I got all my facts straight. God, I forgot how handsome fucking Belray's dad is.
Elraith's dad makes me damp.
There we go.
You shit yourself?
There we go. Now I have all my names and stuff and all that. All right, so Blue and Kazir, you guys are currently in the basement of the house, inside of the house that Belwraith grew up in. Hold on one second. Dooba 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 dooba. Please don't copyright me, please.
Please don't copyright.
There's one other thing I was checking real quick. Because I know we talked about it, and I wanted to make sure I'm... There it is. The Felindor house. I apologize. Need to make sure I had all my names proper. So Blue, you see this. You see Mary looking up at you. Her horns slicked backwards. Her skin kind of an ashen black.
He kind of squats down a bit. Hey, Mary.
Blue?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not really myself right now.
I can see that. Who did this to you?
I'm having a hard time remembering, but I was surrounded by people all wearing the symbol of tear.
Okay. Do you remember them calling you anything? Doing anything?
I'm gonna roll a
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. Duly noted. Make sure you mark that off. But it is with,
Yep.
but her check is with disadvantage because of where her mind is at. Okay, but still adding that Bardic Inspiration. All right, that's still pretty decent.
Yes.
I was in a room. Lots of pews. It was a really big hall with a giant stained glass window. But it felt wrong. I've never felt that way in a church before. I remember one of them wearing very decorative armor. And another with a really big hat. That's as much as I remember.
You don't remember them saying anything?
Just talking about a process? And I can't remember anything else. I've been fading in and out ever since.
It's okay.
What is it?
Jesus.
He
Get
is.
up a bit. Mary.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to do this, but how long do you think you can hold out?
I don't know. I just have these moments where I just black out and I don't remember anything.
Alright,
I don't even remember how I escaped.
alright. Blue's going to take out anti-magic manacles.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to put these on you.
She does not look like she's going to resist.
He's gonna go around and start putting them on her hands.
All right. Do you put them behind her, like her hands locked behind her, or locked in front of her?
I'll put them locked behind.
Okay, so from behind you lock the manacles. She is complacent. She's not fighting you.
Thank you.
I don't know what's happening.
We'll find out. Don't worry.
But And you watch as she does kind of like get a little bit closer, and you see the chains kind of tighten as like she's like getting as close to you as possible. Be careful, especially for Belwraith. Whoever that is, they want him.
Kind of Blue smiles a bit more. I know. That's why we're here. We're here to finish this.
You
The
do
new
see.
art card.
Go ahead.
The new art cardinal has completely changed their church. This is not for Tyr anymore. They've joined the Broken Skulls.
You watch as her face. It's almost as if she was. It's almost as if she was well aware that was what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, you get a sense that after everything Mary's been through, especially with you guys and on the Ravage path, abyssal stuff and like demonic stuff doesn't seem to be like too crazy for her.
Yeah.
Once we finish with the stuff we have to do here, I'll take you to the capital. There's some people there who can help you.
Okay. I will be right here. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Are you hungry, thirsty?
I'm okay. Having a hard time remembering, but what's her name? Yuvi. That was her name. She's been taking care of me.
Good.
Just
You'll be able to fight this.
I've fought much worse.
Yeah. You're stronger than me. And I gotta say, I'm pretty strong.
I get into far less trouble than you do.
Yeah. But you've been protecting the whole town. So, I think you got it.
And you watch as she just kind of sits down as comfortably as she can, and she just kind of leans against a wall. She just kind of you get the sense that she's just trying to relax and keep as much as she can while she's chained up.
Makes sense.
I was going to...
Go ahead.
Well, now, what were you gonna say?
No. I was just gonna, while we had a moment of silence, I was just gonna say, "Hi, Mud Miss." Sorry.
Hello.
He was just
I
coming.
haven't seen you in a while.
Just coming through the chat, and I just wanted to say hi before he
Right.
bamfed off.
Alright. Blue's going to kind of sit against the wall, keeping his distance a bit, and he's gonna play a song.
Okay. Roll me a performance check.
Yep. Scroll. It's not my stat. There it is. 14. 32.
32. All right. So literally, as you do, Blue, you just get into a very as comfortable position as you can, and you just start playing along, and the music is as beautiful as you want it to be. And depending on what kind of music you want to play, it will pretty much come out exactly the way you want to with 32.
Wow.
He was going to play a nice comic then.
All right. And while I leave you guys to ponder on that feeling and I can only imagine Kazir's feeling watching this whole ordeal.
Kazir's like pissed. These people are tampering with nature in his mind, basically, and worse.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, but he doesn't say anything because he doesn't want to bother them, and she's already got enough on her mind. And Blue's, yeah.
Yeah. Nope. I hear you. But with that being said, let's go back upstairs, where the rest of the party is. Henrik, if I remember correctly, you're just waiting outside from last session. Air. Also,
I
hi.
think he's
He was at the window, Blue said.
Oh, also, hi, Audrey.
hi.
Hello.
Everybody. Welcome back.
Welcome back. But yeah, Henrik, if I remember correctly, you were outside.
Sure.
Sure, but I mean, you could correct me. If you went inside, you went inside.
I don't know.
It has been 2 weeks. Did you want to? Then let me ask you. Then let me ask you as a player: would you like to be inside or outside?
Inside, I guess.
Looking out windows and stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
Shakespeare contemplative mind type thing. Yeah.
Okay. I was just asking. You can correct me if I'm
Oh
wrong.
no. I just don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I'll just say for the time being, the rest of you guys, Belwraith, Henrik, Garnan, and Alosa are currently upstairs. And Belwraith, you were, if I remember correctly, last left off, you were doing dishes.
Yes.
All right. So while that is going on, Yuffie and Levine are going to stay close to you, and they are kind of, well, I mean, Yuffie is. Levine last time was talking with Garnan and Alosa about what's been going on. I had to double check my own notes, but
Wow.
go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, he is dead. Yeah. That's sad.
Yep, I'm done.
So last we left off, Levine was talking about how you guys don't quite know what's all going on. A lot has been happening since you left, and I wish I could say it was for the best, but it's been hard. I mean, I guess the first thing to say is the amount of dirty looks we got after what happened to... But that was fine. That didn't bother us. Well, most of us. But...
Yeah, check.
What?
Hold on.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I just gotta check notes. One moment. I'm sure it got to Rao.
Yeah, it's Ral hasn't been handling this very well. And I mean, the Church of Palor has been, at least it has been accepting of him, even with everything. Just some extra eyes put on him after that. But there's more to it than that.
Well,
Noted.
yeah, it's just quicker to find notes.
I know. About to say, like, I feel you. But, things...
Right now we have time. I'd like to know all I can.
Absolutely. Your father and Ral should be home shortly as well, and they can maybe fill you in on some of the things I don't know, but... Well, first things first. Well, I mean... I and everyone else here in the farmlands are no longer allowed in Padstow. In fact, if you noticed when you came up, there is a decent amount of more farmland. Padstow has become a... What would be the proper term for it? A, religious, symbol? Whatever you want to call it. But now they're they're starting to lean more towards zealots.
Mm.
I last time I tried to go to Padstow, they asked me what god I worshipped. I told them that I mean, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, Belwraith. I mean, all of us worship Halor. You know, without him, we wouldn't have plants to grow. And I was told I was not welcome in the city. Apparently, at least according to all the other families, only Tyr worshippers are being allowed in.
Hmm. This will be rectified.
Oh, but I still, every now and again, I do see your old friend. What was her name again? Oh gosh, she came through not that long ago. She said she was going to go see you.
Mary?
No. Was it Maya, if I remember correctly? Dantha, right? Dathana?
Defana, yeah.
Yeah, she came through here, and she said she was going to go see you.
How long ago was that?
A few weeks?
Yes. We met each other a few days ago.
I'm gonna throw a fucking pit fiend at you guys. Motherfucker.
You're the one that was reading the chat.
I was going through my notes and they were notified. Your guys' comments were at the top of my screen.
God dang it.
Fuckers. Throw a fucking pit fiend at you assholes.
It wasn't intentional.
Anyways. She still pops in every now and again, and now she's a delightful conversation.
Mm.
And then we met your other friend, Mary. Belwraith, I don't mean to pry. Can you explain why she looks another species since we saw her?
I do not know. I suspect it has something to do with the church, but exact details I do not know yet.
'Cause Mary was human when she stopped in. She said she was a friend of yours. And
She is.
now the woman downstairs, who's a tiefling? She is claiming she's Mary, and according to Yuffie, that is Mary. But you can understand my confusion. I don't really know too much about this.
I don't either. I wish I knew more. It may be some kind of casting of a spell, or it could be something more dark in nature.
I mean, your father and Ral will probably know more than I do, because at least your father can get in the city. Because of, because of the fact that he brings in produce. But It's a unique situation.
Indeed. It will be rectified soon, I promise.
But, I mean, I have so many questions for you. Like, where have you been? What happened? The church told us you went crazy and you ran.
That's a longer story. And I don't want to repeat about Ruth's story again.
Yeah,
So-
we can say for the sake of brevity, you tell her
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, starting from beginning to end. Like, from beginning to where we end up now.
Okay, so like even with the Solaires and everything you guys have done?
The important bits.
The important bits? Okay. Yuffie is the one who kind of looks like, you went off and did a lot, brother.
Idle hands.
But, I mean, we always knew you were capable. That is impressive, Balwraith. I mean,
It was mostly allies doing the work. I only helped them.
well, and you guys, I can't talk apparently. Remind me, Herma, what is Hendrik's passive perception?
Henrik's passive perception is. Just pull up the sheet because my phone. Why are you pulling up TikTok? I haven't opened that app in like a year. That's not a pun either. Okay. Come on. Well, either way, I look at it as modifier.
I mean, yeah, 10 plus this modifier.
Yeah, I need his modifier to help for sure.
Technically, it's 8 plus 2 plus his modifier.
Fucking. Are you trying to actually me?
What?
No, it's we're talking about Wanderer who's trying to actually me.
Passive perception?
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
And I don't know if Henrik has proficiency in perception. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Could have swore he was proficient.
I think he is, but I need to double check because I also know he has proficiency in almost every intelligence skill.
Sure, but perception is a wisdom skill.
It is.
And also, technically we didn't establish like what exactly Henrik was doing, so it wouldn't be a normal perception, it would be a passive perception.
It's only 13 passive.
13 passive. I mean, that's still I mean, if you're not proficient, even without proficiency, that's still. Either way, you would hear footsteps coming towards the house.
Oh.
But I say.
My lord.
At which you guys you would hear that first, Henrik.
He's gonna look out the windows, try to see what it was with his gun loaded.
Absolutely. You see a man who's kind of balding, who's pretty much bald on top of his head and with a massive beard, with what appears to be another tiefling with like a pretty deep blue skin, wearing like kind of more formal clothing, hair kind of braided in the back, coming up, and they both just are coming up to the house. You get the sense, I would say, with the level of intelligence Henrik has, you could probably ascertain that the tiefling is probably Belraith's brother. Since you,
So I should.
so I looked down my scope. But you guys do hear the door open, and you hear. Oh, go ahead.
Don't worry about that. Nothing big.
But yeah, you hear the door open, and you just hear, "Honey, I'm home, and we're back from the church. Whose wagon is out?" And he just looks over at you, Belwraith, and the three other people in his house.
He would bow slightly. Like, just bow his head.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Hello, Belwraith.
Rauron, it's good to see you again. And he nods to him.
Rauron nods, but you can see by base body language there's a little tension there.
Hmm.
Belwraith. It's been some time.
It has.
Care to explain to me why you're in this house after everything that happened?
That is a long story.
You watch as your father kind of takes off some of his working gear, and he's just kind of hanging it up to the side where it's out of the way. Well, we got time. As he comes up to the table and he pulls out a chair and sits. Best start explaining.
And for the sake of brevity, I explained pretty much the story I told Mom.
I want you to go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, of course. It's gonna be a 1. I know it is. Fuck yeah, I thought I was 5 off. I was not. 13.
13? Alright. Alright, with 13. You watch it as your dad's expression not really changing that much, but he's also a very stern working man. You get the feeling that his expression has pretty much always been that way. Rauron, however, kind of, at first, still super tension. You can see a little bit of that fading. So you mean to tell me that you were set up, and that this whole situation happened because Jihad wanted you out of the way?
Lies waste time.
Well, it would make sense considering how perfectly screwed you got. There's some pieces here that aren't adding up, but I believe you. It does make sense. Still pisses me off that you took this long to let us know what happened.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't lose my mind a little bit along the way.
Fair, fair. And these are those solaires you were talking about.
Correct. I think there's more in the basement right now.
Which, if anybody goes by the door, you would hear music going up and everything. But you see Rauron kind of give a look. So you mean it to tell me that this whole situation just kind of perfectly executed itself and no one was none the wiser?
That I'm not sure of. We'll be getting in contact with the Holy Knights as well as the Cardinals, and individually and hopefully undercover, and find their opinion. But either way, things will be changing.
So why don't you go ahead and explain to me about the girl that's downstairs, this Mary?
Mary was someone who, as I told you, had took me in and cared for me while I was at my lowest point.
She seemed like she was very familiar with you, and I had some coarse words with her, but she assured me that you have been nothing but helpful, and I believed her to be true. With that being said, though, there is something. With that being said, though, there is some things that you should know if you're planning to go through with going to the church.
Go ahead.
First things first. You are going to have a hard time getting inside the walls. They aren't letting anybody who worships anybody other than Tyr into the city. All of the churches have been moved out.
That won't be hard.
I don't think you quite understand the severity of this situation, Belwraith. Literally every religion, this place was meant to allow all religions to be able to be here, and yet now it is, they are, thanks to the Holy Knights and the Cardinals, it is now just a city of Tyr.
I understand that. However, if they only allow people who worship Tyr in, well, I worship Tyr now.
You watch as Yuffie is kind of chuckling at that. Rauron does not seem thrilled. That being said, however, I feel like there's something you should know.
Go on.
According to your friend, at least from downstairs, Mary, she says that apparently some kind of plague has been going around. And it has hit Padstow as well. I'm sure Yuffie told us that she let you know. Apparently you've been messaging her?
Yes.
I see you are learning more than what you had before. But that being said, I feel like there's something you should know. A lot of people have been getting infected in and out of the city. We have been quarantining them off, and things have been kept careful. However, something you should know. It might bring you comfort, but it might bring your friends discomfort. I have been surrounded by people of dealing with this affliction for some time now, ever since it happened here in Padstow. And one thing that I have learned, at least from what your friend could understand and from what I could discern from my experience, we, points to you and you, him, Yuffie, and your mom, believe we are safe from whatever that is. I have been around them non-stop for weeks upon months. Since this whole affliction has happened, I have not, while some of my colleagues have gotten it, I have not had a single affliction. Your friend Mary theorizes that our blood is safe. Apparently our devilish blood does not mix well with this abyssal disease.
Good to know. Worry.
I'm just getting notification. I have Discord open on my phone to double check my notes, and I'm just getting constant messages going, I can't remember! Is it not your notes? I can't fucking find it! I can't. I'm sorry. I could not stop myself from laughing at
I
that.
was wondering where those sounds are coming from. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
I know it's all good. I was trying to keep my like professional stuff up, but it's like, man, it's seeing that just pop up on my screen constantly.
Fair.
Oh my gosh.
You're holding that professionally very well.
Thank you. But anyways, and there is one other thing. And this is something that you might be very interested to know. The Holy Knights and the Cardinals, they're not doing anything about the disease. I don't think I can't explain it better than that. Is that it's almost as if they literally cannot see people being afflicted. Some of the Cardinals are acting like they've never seen it. I mean, you saw Dathana. Did she comment about it?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Can I? Did she?
She did not.
Uh,
She commented that there was something hinky going on with the church, and some things were wrong, and some of the things that they've been telling the Cardinals has been non-factual. She didn't mention once that the plague had hit Patstow. She's human, so it would be very noticeable.
hmm. She did not mention it. No.
That's so odd. We've literally had conversations with her about it, and she just seems oblivious. Like she didn't. Again, like she doesn't see it.
I can't imagine this is their own doing.
I wish I could say more, but unfortunately, my knowledge on this is very limited. I've been congregating with the other farm families and, well, some of the new refugee families that are no longer welcome in the city. But it's none of them. They don't understand what is going on. If you decide to go in there, truly, Balwraith, be careful. I can only imagine what's actually going on.
Has there been anything to help prevent the virus?
Mainly just using some. We unfortunately we don't exactly have a lot of wizards out here to study it, but with some of the clerical powers we have out here, we've been. If we catch it early enough, we can purge it from people's bodies. But sometimes we don't notice it until it's already spread too far. They've basically been quarantined. We've chained them as necessary. We try to not do that if we can. We're not trying to scare people. But it's mainly just been common herbs to try to battle it. Unfortunately, my knowledge on this is very limited, but fortunately, at least with some training myself, I've been able to help people as well. As you watch him grasp the mark of Palor, and you see his hands light up a little bit. I was very lucky that they were willing to train me, even after everything. And, oh, go ahead.
Can you repeat? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can you repeat that again?
Oh, absolutely. He basically commented the fact that he was lucky to help out where he can, as he touched his sigil of Palor and his hands glow a little bit. I was very lucky that they were still willing to train me after after everything you were through. I'm not. Very well versed, unfortunately. My training's been very minimal. But a purge disease spell is not beyond my capabilities.
Good to know. Thank you.
Absolutely. I apologize if I'm coming off cold. It's been a hard couple of years, Belwraith.
I believe you. I think we should head in, though.
Which, by the way, at this point you hear from the door.
I'm gonna look to Henrik. Check who that is, please.
Henrik looks out the window.
Oh, all right. Are you trying to be stealthy so that no one sees you? Or are you trying to be just open window look?
If they see me, they see me.
Okay. You open the window a bit and you see two individuals. One appears to be dressed in some formal armor. Looks pretty decent, but you're not seeing any like religious symbols or anything on him, so probably low ranking, maybe. Who knows? And you see a thinner individual, more gaunt, dressed in robes, and you see them knocking on the door, and it's getting a bit more aggressive now.
I just remembered that I'm disguised.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's thin, like they haven't eaten in days or something.
You want me to get that?
I'm gonna look to family to see if they know, like, what are they thinking.
Ralron seems to have like his eyes roll at because you get a feeling he might know what's going on, but Yuffie and Levine have no idea.
Just in case, I'm just gonna load a round into his gun.
Absolutely.
Ralon, you seem to know these people. Can you get the door? Henrik, watch his back, please.
Absolutely. And you watch as he gets up and goes to the door.
Belwraith, from his body language, is on, like, high alert.
Okay. And you said you'd use disguise self. What exactly do you look like?
I had said earlier, he has, like, gray skin, a, like, three-piece suit minus the jacket, and his skin is gray, more close to black, with the tip of his tail as well the tips of his horn gradient in a gradient that moves from black to gold.
Okay. Just making sure.
Winter, you realize what you just said?
What?
You said 3 Ks consecutively. Be careful.
You're right. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Winter, you
I
left
didn't
the
even
racist
register that.
There we go. Sorry, just making sure I have my Pit Fiend stats ready to go.
Okay.
Fuckers.
No problem.
Anyways, you watch as Ralron opens the door, and you see, about right now you can see these individuals from where you're sitting. The kitchen table isn't that far away. You can see, similar to what I described to Henrik, but now you're seeing a more like frontward view. Both look pretty young. You get the feel based on the armor set that this like bigger guy is wearing. Not high like ranking. You do see some symbols that show this person is training, in the making of possibly becoming a holy knight. So this is probably at least a decently veteran paladin. The other guy, however, the skinny, gaunt-looking fellow, he probably in the training of being a cardinal. You're not quite sure of that either. He's probably low level cardinal. hold on, I have the notes right here. Shit, I forgot. Oh wait, no. I texted it all to you. I'm fine. I just like had a minor heart attack because I'm like, oh fuck, I wrote that in my phone. But then I remembered I texted you all of it. Oh goodness.
Just send me all of your notes. Just all of those.
I know. Just every time I do this stuff, I just need to text you my notes. I need to fucking. Unfortunately, I've been writing all my stuff down.
What I have is a Discord server, and I have it named Copy, and that's where I put notes. I have notes, links, pictures, ideas, text, chemical recipes, characters, like everything in there.
Here we go. Based on the iconography on his robes, you would know that this particular individual appears to be in caretaker. Is currently a caretaker. Nothing higher than that. So a low level, like a low ranking cleric, for the church.
He's gonna pay no mind.
Okay.
As best he can.
How can I help you gentlemen today? And you see the bigger guy go, sorry to bother you, just, here to collect your payments for the support of the church.
No. Hell no, I'm not doing that. No, sir. That's out of character, but in character, I'm gonna stand up and move behind Rauron.
Okay.
Sorry, what do you need?
Oh, I don't recall seeing you around here. But to say, I was just coming to collect the donations to the Church of Scales of War.
I don't donations.
Well, absolutely. Padstow and the great Arcardinal Jihad has announced that the church is in critical dire need after the death of the Baron. So we need to make sure that we're taking care of the city.
And are these donations mandated?
Why, of course. You're under the.
I guess they're not very. I don't think they're donations. Then donations would be.
How does you pull a gun out?
Donations come from the heart, right? They're never mandated. I've been to church many times, but all that I've ever seen was optional donations. That's the whole point of a donation, isn't it? That it's optional.
Well, absolutely. Of course, it's optional, but of course.
But these are mandated.
You watch as he reaches behind him and he pulls out his giant blade that he has, long sword.
He's gonna take that as a threat, and I'm gonna touch his shoulder and.
Well, hold on.
I'm going to murder him.
Okay, whoa, all right. Well, then I guess, guys, immediately I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative for anybody's upstairs.
I'm gonna touch his shoulder and inflict.
Whoa! Calm down.
Fuck no.
God. Well, God. All right. Well, in that case, Walf, Herma, and Wanderer, I need you guys to roll initiatives.
I don't take. Belwraith is very protective of one thing, and it's family.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'll have each of you guys roll initiative.
Second, he reaches towards his back pocket. That's a threat and a half.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Good lord, I did not have a house setting up for my maps. I should have, I guess.
Can I roll perception to see if I can get this?
Nothing has quite happened yet, so nothing loud enough that would hit the basement. But I'll say you and Kazir can roll initiative anyways, and considering how depending on how this goes, we'll discern how quickly you guys jump into initiative.
Alright.
So,
Deck.
Well, this took a fucking turn. Goddamn.
yeah.
No, but he protects family.
So
Church
He
is
was
around.
reaching. He was
Supporting.
reaching for his blade. That's a threat, which means.
Back.
all right, pulling up my paper for battle. All right then. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get started. 25 to 20.
Shit, I gotta do that.
Don't we have a thing for that?
Nope.
It's been a moment since we've done combat, guys.
Wait, am I still? No, I'm not.
Time to fertilize the ground with blood.
Apparently.
Oh man, I'm gonna scar my entire family by murdering people in front of them.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
That's alright.
It's not murder. He was reaching for a sword. This is self-defense.
This is now self-defense, yeah. I don't know, Second Amendment, bitch.
He thought
You're
he
not
was
even
control.
American. Wait. Fuck off.
So I repeat myself. 25 to 20.
Well, what did you get?
8.
Duly noted.
Same here, actually.
20 to 15.
8 sane.
17.
Okay.
Remember, Winter, Blue has a passive perception of 20.
I know. I'm
So
aware.
it won't be too hard.
I'm aware, but it's just like, but you're in a. This is an old, like, this is medieval settings. The basements were pretty well sealed.
I think
I
we
know.
have a round, or at the very least.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay,
Let us say.
Page about these
So,
guys.
But
it's just because I rolled a 10. That's why I'm making.
we're good here. We're good here. Again, we'll address that as soon as we get there. But it's a. That being said, we got Blue at 18, Henrik at 17. Did I hear anybody else between 20 and 15?
no.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. 15 to 10.
Yep, 10.
10. Okay. Do-ba-do-ba-do. This went fucking south very quickly. Jesus.
Yeah.
Will not.
10 to 5.
Don't threaten his family.
Me and
Uh,
Ralph both got 8.
Both
Yeah.
got 8. Okay, and because I know Kazir has the higher dexterity.
Yeah.
But he's also downstairs.
So technically it's Ralph, but until we hear something.
And Alosa got a 3. Wah wah.
Oof.
She doesn't want to join.
Well, I mean, not really.
Which is
Garden
completely
doesn't either.
understandable. Completely understandable.
Go on.
We don't do donations here, pal. This is a
we don't do donations. son.
We
We
don't
don't do
do
tax,
forced
not
donations. Not to
It
false
wouldn't be
gods.
donations then, it'd just be tax.
Exactly.
This is a protection fee.
Exactly. Especially when you're technically not part of the city. In fact, they're being exiled from the city, so it's like donating to someone who's telling you to fuck off.
What, guys? They're just
That's exact-
they're generous people. They're just simply wanting a donation.
A
If they're
forced
so
donation.
goddamn generous, then they can donate them damn selves.
Get a job, Mr. Paladin.
I'll be right back.
Fuck you! I don't know which paladin you're
you're-
talking to.
The bad one. Wait, that doesn't whittle it down at all.
Oh,
Hey, fuck you! I'm not a bad paladin, I'm just new!
I'm still learning
If it is
things.
so- So is he.
Fuck!
Your mate, the one with the big sword. Oh wait,
God damn it!
And
Stop objectifying me.
the non-furbog. Wait, is he? No.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start with.
Sorry about that.
We're gonna go start with Belwraith. How intent are you on trying to make contact with this individual?
Well, it looks like more of a casual hand placement on
Roll me
shoulder.
a deception check.
Alright.
How
Yeah,
good is he at deceiving?
pretty good, I'm pretty sure. If I can find it, a
Rolls a 2.
deception, it's +0. Guess what?
Hmm.
I rolled a 2.
Unfortunately, this person can tell what you're trying to do, so you do not get your surprise. You don't get a surprise round, unfortunately, because you were not very deceptive.
But I got a 25 to hit.
Well, I say I will.
Flip a coin.
I'm gonna roll
That
something.
would be a smack in the face.
I'm gonna roll something. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm good with that.
I was about to say, my thing is that I did not ask you to
Yeah.
roll an attack yet,
Yeah.
and you rolled ahead. I would honor it if it weren't for the fact that you failed that deception check.
Yeah.
If you would have nailed that deception check, I would have honored it hardcore. I would have let you
Can I keep
murder this person.
25 for my round, though?
We'll talk. We'll talk. I'll
That's a
say
no.
I'll say you're on that right now. But we're gonna
Okay.
start at the top of the initiative for this round, which would be the gaunt-looking individual.
Ooh.
Short boy.
Which the gaunt individual sees what you're trying to do, because again, you're not being very deceptive. And he is going to go ahead.
All right, Mr. Caretaker, what are you gonna do? Heal the person that hasn't been damaged yet?
He's
All
go-
right.
He's going to go ahead. He's going to go ahead and take a step back and cast Guiding Bolt.
You know what? This actually may work out better because now
Opportunity attack.
We are gen. Oh yeah, I have an opportunity.
Would you like to take an opportunity attack?
Of course, I would like to take an opportunity.
Roll the hit.
There.
Can I use my last roll to hit or a new one?
I'll let you do the
Wait, hold on,
25.
hold on.
I'll have.
Yeah.
Does he have Warcaster? Because he can't cast a spell as a reaction unless he does.
No, I
It would
I
be
do
a
not.
normal hit, but I will allow you to take that dice roll.
Yay, 25.
25. I will allow you to do that. That way you don't feel
God.
bad about rolling that high.
Oh wait, no, because I don't. D4 to a D8 with the gnarled man.
And yes, this person does bleed.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Good.
That's gonna be
Just Garnan licking his blade. Good.
that's gonna be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Ooh, ouch.
Ouchie.
Good hit. Good hit. But you watch this, you're like, ah, how dare you! And he extends out his hand, and he is going to cast Guiding Bolt, and we're going to see if he hits.
I'm trying to be a cardinal. Give me money. No. Ow! Die!
Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
You watch as it zips past your shoulder and almost hits your sister.
Get down!
And that is all he can do right offhand, unless there's something else.
Clerics don't get much bonus actions.
No, they really don't. And he cast a spell for his
Miracle
action.
weapon. You've already cast a
Amazing.
spell.
He already cast a spell, so he can't do anything else. So that is his turn. Blue,
There's
you
already.
go ahead.
There's actually a more specific. It's not just.
Is he cutting out for anyone else but me?
Irma would probably know this, but I know it did.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I would say Walp is cutting out just a smidgen, but he's okay from what I could tell.
I'm back. I
How
think.
loud
Right?
is...
I thought
Yes.
it was. I asked because I wasn't. I thought I was cutting
No,
out
no,
for a
you're
moment
good.
there,
You're
too.
good. You're good, buddy. But I say it's good to ask. It is good
I'm
to
back.
ask. Yes.
Yeah.
How loud is the smash against the wall?
Pretty loud. And I would say because he cast Guiding Bolt and missed. Yeah, you and Kazir are very well aware. Unfortunately, it will take you this turn to be able to get up and get prepared to go up the stairs. You would be able to join.
That's fair.
You would join next initiative, like the next round of initiative.
How
Makes sense.
long is it to get upstairs?
Not that long. Like you could get there in a round, like less than a round.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is a
Feet-wise.
this is a house.
When Blue's really fast, so feet-wise, how far?
I would say you could get from the basement up the stairs to the front door and into this guy's throat in like 40 feet.
Ah,
Well,
That
but,
makes sense.
but because this is technically because you guys were not aware of anything, you would technically not be in this round of initiative. But I'm just saying for next round.
he's still gonna move.
Exactly.
Well, he still can move. With
He-
40 feet, that's just his base movement speed.
Henrik, you saw this all go down. It's your turn.
Alright, he loaded a bullet into his gun,
Okay.
and who was the one who put his hands on his back? Was it the armored one?
The armored one is the one who was pulling the sword from his back.
Okay. He is going to shoot the armored one.
All right.
Sharpshooter?
He does not have disadvantage because of gunner.
Okay.
Is he gonna use sharpshooter?
I don't know. Maybe my odds to hit again. Let's see. +3. Oh, wait, he uses it. Yeah. Okay. So, who works? This will be.
God, what the hell's wrong with me?
All right,
Be
guys, and we turn to page 4.
We'll do sharpshooter on it.
Okay.
And he already loaded a shot into it, which
Yep.
for the day is the poison shot.
Noted. It's been a while,
That
Herman.
doesn't 18 hit?
An 18?
Yeah.
That misses.
Dang.
He is decked in some really good armor. It ain't like no real big like markings on it yet. Still good armor though.
Okay, so he's gonna use a secondary attack to attack again.
All right.
Shoot him in the face.
Because he's within 5 feet, would he be flanking with Belwraith by chance?
I would say no because you'd have to be a murder sandwich to have that,
Do a murder sandwich.
which means you'd have
Jump
to
out the window.
Yeah, you'd have to jump out the window and
Behind them. Nah, that's fine. Don't need it. Okay, yeah, I really don't need it. Okay, 22.
22 hits. Absolutely.
Shoot him in the face.
D10 for light shot.
I have a lot of stuff planned. I did not expect a fight to break out just outside a house.
Are we doing roll 20 at all?
I think we still will need roll 20 in case you guys get into more combat. It's just this particular one I was not prepared for. That was my bad.
I mean, yeah, Belwraith cares.
Completely understandable.
Completely fair. From the outside perspective, completely fair. From the inside perspective, holy fuck, I should have planned for this.
One of those blindside player things.
I mean, that's what they say for DMs. About to say, you can prepare for a lot. You can't prepare for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Rule 1: always prepare for the random fight.
I'm more curious for the random death.
Expect
Expect the unexpected. Think outside the bun.
God, why is my face burning up all of a sudden?
Good question.
Oh, didn't realize I said that out loud.
But did you roll damage there, Herma?
Yes. You take 21 radiant.
21
and-
radiant? Okay.
Mhm. And give me 1 second because I need to make sure you have the bonus action spell prepared. And I might want to use.
Oh shit, that's why. Oh, sorry.
No. Okay, that's the my turn.
Okay. As you hit him with that blast, you do see it, and he hits it, and it's like, "Ugh! Ugh." You do notice the radiant damage does not hurt him as badly as you thought it would.
He's resistant to radiant? That must be his armor.
You're not sure?
Nah, he's part Azamar.
What does this man look like?
He looks like a. I mean, Garnan, with your kind of background, this guy kind of looks like a thug. This guy looks like he's somebody who spent enough time on the streets. He's got scars. He's kind of greasy, but I see he looks a little cleaned up, but he still looks pretty
Okay. I meant race.
race human.
Okay. So he's an Azamar. All right. I'm kidding.
But that being said, Henrik, is that your turn? Herma?
Huh?
Plays 2 cards face down, end your turn.
Yes.
Okay. But
I don't know what game that's from.
That's from Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways, moving on. Belwraith.
Hmm.
I was say, so you just watched as you clipped the gaunt looking one, and the bigger guy took a hit, and he seemed to kind of shrug it off.
Alright.
I concede.
You concede, fair enough.
Let's see. I cast Darkness,
You cast darkness.
and it's going to be centered on my foot.
All right, fair enough. So you guys watch as they plume out 30 feet in 20 feet in every direction.
15 feet.
15 feet in every direction, pure darkness. Garnan, you cannot see. Henrik, you cannot see. Belwraith, you're the only one who can see.
I think blue can
Dumb
see.
question, but would that count down?
Oh,
Would
technically,
that count down?
technically it would, but I rule it that it doesn't go through like the floor.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Just making sure, cause like I could see an asshole DM going, "Okay, Blue Kazir, you're blind. You can't get up."
You can't see. Correction. Technically, Belwraith, Ralron, Yuffie, and Levine can see.
Oh yeah.
You just hear Garnet in the darkness. God damn it!
Unless the spell specifically says it bends around corners, usually.
It does say it spreads around corners.
Yep, it spreads around
Well,
corners.
this isn't corner.
Well,
So
technically, it's not a corner because
The floor is
if the
not
door
a
was
corner.
closed Still.
A floor is not a corner.
Like if the door was open, maybe that might count because
yes, the door is open. It counts, but but the thing is that from the basement door, the moment you open the basement door, you're not going to be able to see in. It's gonna
there.
pure darkness.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is
This is fine.
This is an in-character move. I know that's usually a shitty excuse, but
Oh, it makes sense.
Just kill him.
It really does.
All right, but anyways, so you cast darkness. So that is your action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
move forward, advance on him.
All right, just get right up in the face of this person.
Oh yeah, I'm putting my shield in his forehead.
Alrighty. Kazir, you are also taking this turn to realize what's going on. You are at the door, just so you know.
Okay, figured.
And we are now to Garnan. Garnan, it is dark as fuck.
God damn it! He knows the general direction, so he's going to pull out his sword
Alright.
and thwack.
Alright, I'm gonna say roll with disadvantage.
Oh, well, duh.
It's me.
I know. That's a potential.
I rolled a 4, plus 7, 11.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll some stuff real quick. Oh god. Garnet, this is not a critical failure, so I'm not gonna be an asshole. Belwraith, you go, Garnet, as you swing, you feel like you hit the door frame. Belwraith, you see as Garnet swings and hits the door. Just barely missing you.
I can't fucking see! I pass.
All right. It is now the paladin's turn. Belwraith. What? Oh no, not you. Other paladin. The other, not you. The other one.
I'm so used to raging. Oh, that was weird.
Hey man, you made your choice. But anyways, Belwraith, as you are looking at this individual straight on, confident, ready for a fight, because you know you have the advantage, he stares back at you, and he does not seem to be having any problem seeing you.
Yay!
He is
And the
going.
other one?
He is going to bonus action cast a spell, and,
Vanishing smite.
and he's going to go ahead and try to smack you.
So you gonna drop concentration or keep it where no one can see them?
Belwraith does a dirty 20 hit.
No, it does not. Can both of them see?
You can't tell for the cleric, because about to say, because it's not from what you could tell right offhand, but the paladin can see you. But dirty 20 misses?
Yeah, dirty 20 miss.
All right, I forgot you got that armor boost.
Yeah, I have 29 max.
About to say,
I also forgot. What the fuck?
I have the armor, an AC of 24, and I have the ability to cast.
he is going to go ahead and take his second attack. That is a natural 20.
Miss.
For a total of?
For a total of, with his attack, that would be a 29.
Ouch.
Yeah, that misses, right?
Yeah, totally.
Silvery barbs from under the floor.
Nice try. Now I
You see him.
haven't used these abilities in a while, so I have to double check my stats here. I haven't used any of these spells since Brylan.
Cast Mud Eye.
Pocket sand. Sha. Let's see here. I apologize. I'm taking a moment to look at the specifics of the spell. That would be.
You don't have to see the creature.
What was that?
You don't have to see the
For
creature
silvery barbs,
for
I don't
silvery
have
barbs.
to be able to see it.
But you'd have to know that a spell is being. You would have to know that something is going on. I'm gonna say, because you're in the basement, you're not allowed.
Oh, dang.
Nice try.
Get out of the closet, Tiny. Wait, no, wrong. Basement.
No, it's nice down here.
It's nice down here.
I'm not
Tiny's
fighting
already
anyone.
out of the closet, though.
I'm not fighting anyone.
I say your friend's down there.
You'll be fine.
Here it is. Okay. So with that specific effect. Wait, hold on.
So it was Banishing Smite.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Next time you hit a creature.
Oh god, that would be
So we're gonna start off with the damage because he is using a longsword in both hands. He is going to do a D10 damage.
So is Belrith gonna drop concentration on his
He might
darkness,
lose.
or
He might
keep
lose
that?
concentration on this.
I don't think I can just.
Oh,
stop it when the turn
well,
came
base
out.
damage is not a lot, but Storm, I
You
love.
can drop concentration whenever.
Oh.
It's a free action.
There we go. That's better. Okay, so you're going to take 7 points of pure slashing damage, and you are going to take 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so it's not Banishing Smite. It's
No.
Is he the opposite of me?
I'm gonna choose to drop the spell too.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
You are now Belwraith, you are shedding light in a 5-foot radius.
Oh. Okay. I know.
Storm,
You just see Garnet with his sword in the wall? Oh.
Oh, fuck. Shit. But that is his turn. He can't. He used both of his attacks. It is now Alosa's turn. Alosa, now seeing all this going on, is immediately gonna go, all right, family, why don't we move this way? And she's gonna make sure to take this opportunity to move Belwraith's family away. And they go on the bottom of the initiative because I rolled fucking low for everyone else. Ralron is actually going to stay close, but everyone else is going to move to the back of the house. Which, at that point, Blue, if you didn't hear it before, you hear it now. All right, Storm. Storm, I need my notes. I love you very much, but I need my notes. So that being said, that was everyone's turn. We're back at the top of the initiative. Blue, you said you got an 18? If I heard that correctly.
Yes.
You tied with the Gaunt of Cleric. I'm going to
Yes.
assume your dexterity is higher.
It's pretty darn high.
No. Yeah. I need my notes. I love you, but I need my
Alright.
notes. But anyways, so what would you like to do?
Well, Bloom uses his base movement speed of 40 feet because I have mobile now to go up the stairs and right in front of the army.
You are literally up. You run up the stairs. You see the whole situation. You see the family pretty much going out the back door. You look over. You see a fight breaking out at the front door with this armored individual and what appears to be a cleric. You, with your 40 feet, you can get directly to the armored individual.
Alright, 1 sec.
Storm, I love you so much, but please let me do my thing.
Okay.
I'm fighting my cat. I'm fighting my cat.
Fight
right
the
now.
cat.
Beat its ass.
Battle cats.
Stray? No.
Which, by the way, quick question. Disguise Self, that's a concentration spell, right?
Oh no.
No. He was using his channel.
Oh, that's
divinity.
right. That's right. That's the channel divinity. Never mind.
Oh,
I
yeah.
apologize. But I say I was like,
Yep.
for 2 seconds, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Isn't Dispel Magic a concentration spell? It's like, oh, wait, no. That's your channel divinity. Never mind.
Who's
It's
going? Bloom.
disguise self and seeming combined, so.
Indeed.
Bloom moves up the stairs, looking at the armored guy. Today is not the time. Leave. You bumbling oaf. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery. All right. And that is a
yes.
charisma save, was it? Or wisdom save?
With
Wisdom.
wisdom.
All right. And was this towards the armored individual or the cleric?
The armored individual.
All right. Ah, damn it. Even with that good of a roll, his wisdom isn't that great. 15.
Fails.
All right. So roll me some damage. Storm, please.
Mockery.
You only want my attention when I'm doing anything else.
Pro Storm. Football.
Pro Storm.
Football.
Throw the kitty.
Get a field goal.
But how much damage?
Since we got to level 11, the damage for Vicious Mockery went up.
Sweet.
Yeah,
So,
I'll
4 damage, but now he has disadvantage.
Noted. Let us say. No, cantrips at this level go up. It's really nice. All right, and so that is your action. Did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Just gonna he's just gonna take the dodge action.
All right. That being said, that was the blue's turn, and it is now the cleric's turn.
Wait, Vicious Mockery is a bonus?
Vicious Mockery is an action, and he's using dodge as a bonus action.
Oh, right, Rogue. Forgot.
Can Rogue
Yeah.
take the dodge action as a bonus action? I thought it was high
Yes.
high disengage and
That's another thing they could do.
Oh,
Hide. Okay. I've done dodge a lot as bonus.
Blue is Soulsborne rolling.
Soulsborne rolling. Anyways, I'll let it slide. It's whatever. That is safe. In the mood. That is safe. But it is the cleric's turn, and the cleric is going to look at his options real quick. He is going to go ahead. Ooh, all right. Well, what's this? Is this an attack? Is this the hit, or is this a saving throw? I have to double. This is the problem with dealing with spellcasters at this level, guys. Is that I have a lot of spells I have to look at.
oh yeah, understandable.
So I gotta make sure that I'm using them correctly, so I'm not screwing you guys or anything like that.
Completely fair.
Oh, God darn it! I miss. Here we go. Goodness gracious. All right, so description of spell. Again, apologies, guys. He is going to go ahead and look at Garnan.
What? Why?
He sees you're a big, scary man.
Don't look at me. Fuck you. Don't look at me.
Yeah, he's frantically pulling his sword out of the door frame.
I got a bigger sword than you. Don't fuck with me.
Pulling it out of the door frame.
So I just gotta remember how this spell works. Here we go. Okay. So I need Garnan to roll me a charisma saving throw.
You motherfucker, you better not be. Hold on. I'm a paladin now, so I got proficiency in that.
It's true, and you have your aura.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. What's my aura right now?
Your aura of protection, which at this level you're allowed to add your charisma modifier to your saving throws, as well as all your allies within 10 feet of you.
Okay, so +8, 7 plus 8, 15?
Just fails. No.
Fuck!
You guys watch. You guys watch.
Blue?
Okay.
Wait, no, you can't.
Counterspell.
Counterspell. About to say, fair enough, fair enough. About to say, it is a 4th level spell, so I need you to roll.
Yep. What is he casting on me?
You don't know yet.
Probably hold person.
At
So that's-
4th level? Only targeting me?
Only
Is that
targeting.
charisma save?
I don't know.
19.
19. That's a success. Garnan, you are not banished.
Oh.
Motherfucker!
No,
Thank you, Blue.
not here.
I was about to say all of a sudden, Garnan is gone. I was, man, that would have been this. That would
The
have.
first time.
That would have been. I know that would have been the second time I sent your ass to the astral plane.
Just in the void. God damn it! Again.
The cleric see and now so like looks and he sees the spell didn't go off and he just looks at you, Blue. And you see a look of situation. The cleric runs away.
Good.
He
Just so
actually
you guys
runs
know,
out of
everyone.
battle?
Just so you guys know, within 10 feet of me, you deal an extra D4 of fire damage. I forgot I had that ability.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
that is correct.
Blue's going to use a free action to yell downstairs. Get the cleric gets away.
But yeah, the cleric is going to run away 30 feet. It is now Henrik's turn.
Shoot the rudder.
With the blue hair, he realized where the Solaire is and realized how badly he fucked up.
Oh yeah, probably.
Chance. I mean, this is a North Korean dictatorship. Who knows what they...
Wow.
Both enemies make deck saves.
Both enemies make
Is
dex.
that the pierce bullet?
Apologies, I did not hear Herma what he said.
Oh, he's not talking. He's typing.
He's typing.
Oh, he's typing? Hold on, let me pull it up.
Both,
Search me on
both
why.
enemies make deck saves.
Both need to make... Can't talk? Oh, okay, fair. I have a gun. Okay, so load ammo, both of them, deck saves. Okay. Is he aiming at like taking one attack on one and another attack on the other?
Nope. It's a piercing bullet.
A piercing bullet. Does it go through both? It's a line shot. Okay, fair enough. All right, so let's start off with Paladin, who's probably not the greatest at deck saves. Yeah, nope, that's an 8. Even with his bonus, that's still 10. Well, no, he gets to add his aura, so 13. But I assume that's still a fail. And then the cleric, that is a dirty 20. Which I assume succeeds. Okay, I guess he could pass. Alright.
Wait, can you
Oh,
flash
saber.
genius and minus him?
Did a saber suck?
Excuse me. I have been, sorry. Very
Is
thirsty.
it? It's not a saber sec. I'm gonna mute real quick. I gotta grab
8
my
radiant?
wall.
Okay. Again, once again, does not look like it's doing as much damage to the paladin as you expected.
Back.
Alright. Belwraith! Right as he leaves.
Oh no!
You gotta. Oh yeah, regular bullet. Shoot him in the face.
Take the runner out. We don't want to
Bust his
tell people.
kneecaps.
Trying to cripple? Okay.
Sharpshooter or no? This is the squishy boy,
Sorry, is it my
I
turn?
think.
No, not quite. Just about
Okay.
though. Just about.
Okay.
Almost.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Just
All right.
Okay, no. Better say no to that shot. 22. Oh, well, I mean that will hit. 8 points of damage. Ow! You hit him hard, that's for sure.
Minnesotan accent.
Bonus action. Cast Sanctuary.
On whom?
Storm, don't step on my keyboard. Seriously. God, I love you, Cap, but come on. Bonus action cast Sanctuary on him?
I think
On blue.
HM is meant to be
On
Oh.
blue. Okay. Duly noted. So Sanctuary on blue.
Makes sense.
All right. That being said, that is Henrik's turn. It is Belray's turn.
Of course, it would be his turn.
I
Wait.
heard my name. I heard my name.
It is your turn.
Ah, cool. 1 second.
I mean, you can move, Herma. 40 feet of movement? Do you jump out the window?
Jump out the window.
There are 3
Don't
people.
break
There's,
my-
Yes.
don't
I was
break
about to say,
the window.
there's 4 people in the doorway. So,
Don't
Henrik,
break- Oh.
no roll necessary. You jump through the window and you could chase him. You pretty much keep pace with him.
Oh.
I picture the
There's
window is
none.
open, so it's not like gonna shatter glass.
All right, but Belray,
So,
you watched all that
Who's in front
happen.
of me? He's gonna cringe a little bit, and he's turning back his target, the paladin, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to try to touch him.
All right, try to touch him.
I want.
That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. That misses.
Fuck's sake.
He's well armored, man.
Yeah,
Here, it's back. How good?
Okay, good.
Cool, cool.
I was worried.
that's my entire turn.
Alrighty. Just
Ju-
taking a defensive stance.
I'm trying to like take up his entire view and keep putting my shield in his face.
No, I assume trying to like make it so he can't look past you.
Yeah, I want it to be the only thing in his vision.
Noted.
Makes sense.
Wallet, just give me a moment. But that's my turn.
Noted. So
Kazir.
Kazir, it is your turn. You are currently at the door. You see all this happening.
Kazir's gonna not yet. Can I try to sneak up behind the paladin and do a stabby?
Jump out the
stabby?
window.
If you do exactly what Henrik did, go out the window. You can get right behind the paladin with your
Actually, you
speed.
know what? Kazir would. Yeah, Kazir would go after the runner because he would know that if he reports back to his higher ups, yada yada. So yeah, he runs after the guy.
Go murder him.
Okay, so you run out the window. Remind me, what's Kazir's speed?
50, I think.
Oh God,
I'm
50.
not
Jesus.
No,
Sure.
it's
Where would
40,
I see that?
but you can get 80 as a bonus action.
Oh, 40? Huh. Why did I think it was 50? Where the hell is it?
You have 40 because you have mobile. So you might
I'm-
have something that gives you extra speed.
Yeah, maybe.
See?
I'll stick with saying it's 40.
Okay. We'll figure that out later.
Trying to dig through my shit to see if I can figure out where it is, besides being in the base sheet that I still have.
Zoom.
Mobile is a bonus action, right?
No,
Mobile is
no,
just your ability that ups your speed an extra 10 feet.
I
You
was
just
thinking of
have-
dash.
Dash is your action.
Oh,
But
okay.
Dash gives you 40 more
because
feet.
because you're a rogue, you can bonus action dash and close that distance.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. That way I can get as close as I can to do a stabby.
As close to do a stabby.
Yeah.
Duly noted. Bless you.
How close am I to the guy, or am I?
With 40 feet, you would be 10 feet behind him, 5 feet from where Henrik is, which Henrik is right next to him.
And then you can bonus action dash, make it right there, and then stab him in the butt.
Oh, I thought I'm tired. I thought I said I did bonus action to get it
Oh,
right up
with
to him.
with bonus action, you could literally not only cut him off, but you could be flanking with Henrik.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'll do that. And I'll do a stabby with the adamantine dagger.
All right, roll to hit.
All right.
You got this.
D20. So brain kind of fried right
D20
now.
with advantage.
Oh, thank goodness I have advantage because that was an 11. 12. Fuck you, dice.
12, and did you add your bonuses?
Oh, what? Plus what?
12
the
plus
base
bonuses?
dice was yeah. Plus, I meant 12 on the dice.
12 on the dice.
Oh, then you probably hit.
Yeah, plus 4.
Yeah.
Plus 4 with proficiency, and then plus 3 for your dex. Yeah, that's a 19. That will absolutely hit him.
Sweet. All right. I'm using adamantine dagger, so that's I'm brain. Work on me. Where is? Why can't I find the stupid things when I need to? Oh, there it is.
You're how many levels into rogue are you?
8.
Nine?
No, 9. 9. Yeah. Forgot about that for a second. What was that? You glitched up for a moment there, Tiny.
You'd be rolling about this.
1d4 plus 5d6
Yes.
plus 4. Thank you. Okay, so on the d4, it's a 2.
2.
On the d6, 2.
4.
Ah, that fell crooked. That weird way. 4. Not bad.
All right, 8.
5.
13.
4 again.
17.
All right.
How many did I roll already?
One more.
Okay, just making sure. I thought so, but my brain was... That's a 1.
So 18, and then plus 4, so 22 points of damage.
Thank you.
Oh my god, this cleric does not look good.
I am returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You plunge that knife into him, and he's like, ah! But he is still standing, even though he is bleeding profusely.
All right. Garnan.
It is Karnan's turn. Yes.
Okay. How far Paladin?
Paladin, right in front of Blue, which is right next to you.
Flanking.
If you want to scooch and out the door and get behind him, I will allow flanking.
Alright, bet. How low does this man look?
Hello? He still looks pretty good. He looks like he hasn't taken too much damage.
Okay.
His ear's bleeding a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
With advantage, I'm rolling.
Yep,
Okay.
with
I have
advantage. And
that is awful. A math dirty 20.
Dirty 20 just hits.
Okay. Just for fun. Because I've not been able to do this yet. Because,
Yeah.
I just became a paladin.
Too true.
I'm going to pump 2 smites into him.
2 smites.
Can I
What?
do that?
Are you talking about a level 2
No.
smite?
Yeah, level 2 smite.
Yes,
That's
that
what
you
I
can do.
can't pump 2 unless you
Well,
I didn't know
concentrate
that.
on smite as your bonus action.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't play paladin, so I don't know.
So this will be a learning curve. But I play paladin, and I can verify anything that you might be confused on.
So 3d8.
3d8. All right, I am going to use Avray for this.
Absolutely. Yeah, still a lot of math.
So 2d6.
Hmm.
I think he bleed.
He does bleed. You can tell.
9.
Alrighty.
I made the sore mistake of having my plus be my deafen, so oops. 3d8,
Yep.
and then the Ravenger, or the Ravaged Dragonaut rather.
You have the Ravaged
adds-
Dragonaut.
How much does it add again? Gotta check because I don't remember. Another d6.
Okay.
And then your just base bonus, and then an extra d4 for fire.
That's correct.
I already did all that. That is 40 damage.
Woo! That is a lot of damage. Yeah, you guys, you just watch it as Garnet runs up and just.
Hold on. Is he
And he technically that smite
Winter.
damage.
Winter? Is he resistant to necrotic?
No, he is not.
I'm going to make that radiant do necrotic instead.
Duly noted. That's a
Alright.
very,
Next attack.
very special effect because of your particular weapon.
Yep.
Yeah, Herma,
I guess.
it's only because it's the Ravager.
The Ravenger can do that.
That is a because Tiny bought you a very, very powerful weapon.
Yes, he did. He's not huge or larger, is he?
No, he is not. He is medium sized.
Okay. I'm going to take my second attack.
All right.
Remember, next
Rolling for
attack.
crit. Much, much higher. Much, much higher. So, I will be doing... Oh, I
Add
should have
another
copied-
smite.
Yeah, another second level smite.
All
'Cause
right.
Why not?
Duly noted. Duly noted. Make sure you're marking off these spell slots.
I am.
Okay.
So I have one more second level for Paladin, and 2 more for Witch, I
What?
believe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe I casted something...
That
Yeah, because I casted, I think, Hold Person last. Or maybe
Yes.
Lesser Respirator. Doesn't matter. I had a spell slot gone. We're going with it.
Okay.
So 3d6. How do those? Okay, so they just stack. I don't remember how spellcast.
okay, you're seven paladins, 4 wizard or witch, right?
Yeah.
Witch is a full caster, correct?
Yes.
Then you'd be counted as a. Let's see. So you have four levels of full caster and 7 levels of half caster,
38
which
damage.
is
God.
so you'd be counted as a.
Murderer.
Yeah.
It's a murderer.
Garnet, you want to tell me how you
I'm
killed this
trying
guy?
to do the math.
Oh, I killed him.
Seven.
Oh yeah, no.
Hold on.
Dude, like these guys aren't exactly like super high powerful, but they're decent enough. But I say, yeah, you just did 78 points of damage.
Okay. Again, that radiant will be necrotic.
Necrotic.
And
Yep.
should I do?
Subdue
Subdue
and
damage?
his head popped off. Sure.
Should I do subdue?
That's up to you.
If you subdue him, we can question him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Morality check.
Roll intelligence.
Yeah, I would say it's more intelligent.
lop off his head.
Morality.
You lop off his head. Duly noted.
I'll
All
lop
right.
off his head.
You guys watch as Gardan just brings this blade and swings it once. It slashes up the body, breaking through the armor. And as as the paladin is like adjusting himself, looking like he's ready to bounce back, you watch as Gardan just full twist turns and slams the blade right through the neck. And you watch as the head just flies off.
my God, baby, and his head popped up.
He looks over to Belwraith. Remind me while we're doing this.
Demanding donations.
Oh, I decapitate. Pass.
All right, so that is Guardian's turn. It is Alosa's turn, and Alosa again is just focusing on making sure the family is okay, and it's just like, let's not look over here. Let's just focus on going out the back door. And basically, Belray's family is outside now, like outside
Let's
in the
go
backyard.
outside and play a card game.
In the meantime, we are going back to the top of the round. And Blue, again, you are faster than your dex is higher than the cleric's, so.
Blue steps over the corpse of the paladin and heads to the cleric using 40 feet of movement to get within 5 feet.
Okay, you gotta get it within 5 feet.
Yep.
You do so with no problems.
Alright, one's right here. Let's see. Okay. Is Blue able to pump multiple bardic inspirations into the rapier, or once per hit?
But to say, based on what you've learned with Melody, you can only add one bardic inspiration per hit.
That's fine.
And also, Walf, yes, it is.
Oh, that's a crit.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Tiny.
Yeah. Avery's been really angry today, so.
Well, no, just
Avery wants
random
blood.
roll.
Right.
I'm gonna go grab
That
tea
would
while you
be-
type that out, Herma.
That's an 8, and that is a 7.
Jesus
I'm
criminy.
Damn it!
Subdue?
I'm gonna try and subdue.
So 8 and 7, both of those doubled, so you're looking at 30 points plus your dex. So that's
Dex
so-
plus.
33 points of damage, if I understand that correctly.
Looking at my dex. Give me a second. Dex is plus 3, and it's a plus 1 rapiers.
So
So
30,
it would be an extra plus 1, so
34. Yeah, you knock him unconscious. You almost subdue him forever.
God damn.
Yeah, this guy, he ain't built very strong. You almost did his entire health pool in a single hit.
Blue just slowly lets out a breath.
I just want to point this out for Kazir and for Henrik, who are right next to this guy. Blue, like a freight train, just like runs up and then slashes, like pierces through this fucking cleric with Melody. And by the way, as you are using the magic
I
to
thought he unattuned to Melody last round. Sorry, maybe my brain just. Never mind. Brain.
I had tuned to it back on the journey here.
yes, he did.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Which, by the way, as you're using the magic for Melody, you watch as you would imagine that it would probably take a decent amount for this blade to pierce through the body of another individual. It kind of goes through like butter, like a hot blade through butter, as you just pierce right through him, and he just lost a lot of blood, and you just watch as he faints. He's still alive, you could tell, but you almost killed him.
Is that combat over?
Oh, combat's over. Combat is done. One's decapitated and one is,
I'm gonna
holding on to life
I'm gonna do a
barely.
I'm gonna do a medicine check to make sure he doesn't bleed out.
Roll me a medicine check.
Can I do your one better and cast Spare the Dying?
Oh, I mean, you could. You literally could just go.
That also works.
You literally could just go no, and just.
Wait, was I not supposed to kill him?
No, you're fine. Fuck that guy.
Oh,
I got an 18.
Nice.
And then where the dying is cast.
Garnan's going to realize that the blood is starting to pour, so he's gonna be like, oh shit, and just try to cover the... He's just trying to wrap up the severed head.
I would say it doesn't take you very long. You very quickly just, like, realize the situation. You're able to kind of stop the bleeding, but, I mean, obviously, you decapitated him. There's still a decent amount of blood on the front porch of Belray's family home.
Sorry.
No worries, I got it. Prestidigitation.
And you watch as the blood immediately gets cleaned up and goes away.
Oh. Right. You're a...
No worries.
But I say, good thinking, Stray. No evidence. I'm not going back to jail.
Before Henrik takes his armor robes off, wait, are you taking off the robes from the paladin or the cleric?
Paladin.
Or both? Okay. With my magic sight, are they glowing?
With your magic sight, you would know that this cleric is glowing slightly and the paladin is glowing slightly.
I'm gonna take off whatever's magical.
But I say you would notice the book that the book and holy symbol of the cleric are glowing, but you could assume that the symbol for the cleric is just that it was a spellcasting focus.
I'm taking that.
Noted. And you would know, and the book is giving off a hold on a second, because of your sight beyond sight. You would know that this would be a apologies.
I had to roll a will save for Blue. He's not in a good mood.
Fair, completely understandable. I mean, these people did mess with Mary.
This book
all.
is radiating evocation magic.
Ooh.
Alright.
And you would, as you go out to the paladin, while I assume everybody else is like getting his body taken care of, you would know similarly another symbol, which you would assume is just it's glowing magic because it was his arcane sigil, his arcane focus. You also notice that he's wearing another pendant underneath that one, which is giving off abjuration vibes.
Can I roll religion to what it is, or
unfortunately,
arcane?
This would be arcane, and I would say that based on your training, you would know that that's a magical item. Unfortunately, you wouldn't know what the magic is. That's what the identify spell is for.
That's... I have... I'll just cast it in a sec. Blue's going to pull out a good amount of rope and tie up the cleric, bringing him inside.
All right, you do so. What do you do with the paladin's body?
Could technically prestidigitation it away.
Well, you can't just prestidigitation the body away. You can clean him up.
Are
But,
there real pigs?
Just checking.
you would know your family has pigs.
Can I throw like a...
Fucking Christ!
Oh, took me a moment. Oh, that would work.
You know, at first I thought he said figs. Like what?
I'm gonna throw
I want
like a...
figs.
I throw like a tablecloth or something over the body and throw it to the pigs.
All right. Do you take the?
After I take its
I
stuff.
was about to say, do you take the armor and all that stuff off of him?
After everyone's strips in or whatever the fuck.
All right. So
I want us to go to Kazir. Can I get a cleanup, please?
Oh yeah, definitely. He prestidigitations Henrik. I mean not Henrik. Belwraith, and follows him so that when the pigs go to eat, he can prestidigitation the blood away.
I assume he does the same thing for Garnan, so that he's not. Oh, Garnan isn't covered in blood as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Which
Blue has a bit of blood, but he's not.
But I say,
Yeah, makes sense.
I will say this, Kazir, as you know, as you reach out your hand, your arm that has the moss on it, you just flick of your fingers, and you watch as all the blood comes off of Belwraith and off of Garnan, and they look prestigious and clean once again.
Sweet.
The beauty of prestidigitation. It's such a great spell.
Yeah.
No,
Leave no evidence.
It's really, really weird to have someone that can just do that. God, bathing was annoying.
I mean, that's the truth. That's,
understand.
I mean, that's the truth, literally, because Kazir technically doesn't have to bathe ever again, because he literally could just go, prestidigitation, and bam, he's clean.
Yep.
It's not as
Technically, you could even just get away with pissing yourself or shitting yourself and
You could.
clean.
And then prestidigitation. The shit away.
not as good as a proper armor clean, but it will do. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Nope.
Stray, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
mean, it's true. It's
It is true.
It
I mean,
is,
really,
Jesus
like, depending
Christ.
on the situation, you really wouldn't want to have to deal with it. I mean, like, think about
Just
it. If
because
you're on a
you're
long
right,
depending
lookout,
on the
you
situation.
really
Just
have to
because
go.
you're right doesn't mean you're right, alright?
I'm gonna go over and cast
Oh.
virtual cast identify on the items I found while they
All right.
feed the head, feed the stuff to the pigs.
All right. Well, let me do a little quick point of order. So just so you guys know. So you guys are taking all the
Fair.
armor and all the stuff off of the paladin. This is what you find. Aside from the pendant that Blue took to be identified, and obviously his symbol of tier, you would find that he is wearing plate mail armor. He is wearing. You would notice that he is also carrying a pouch of gold that has about $2,000 in it.
Fuck.
2,000 gold
Oh my
pieces.
god.
You'll notice that he has a couple of pieces of paper on his body. And you would notice that he also is covered from head to toe in scars.
Yikes.
Those didn't do much good.
But I will say this: Tiny is Blue the one carrying the cleric in?
Yes.
Do you take the stuff off his body?
Yes. He is getting normal. He's getting put in normal common. I'm taking.
Okay. I will say this: Blue, as soon as you take the robes off, he is covered in black spots.
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck.
That's about right.
Does Gardan see this?
Garnan could see it, yeah.
He backs the fuck up.
Yeah.
Someone get me a chair.
I ain't fucking that. Nope. Not happening.
Just then throw it to me.
I don't want to break.
Oh, it's the. Oh, which body is this?
This is the cleric's body, the cleric who's not dead.
Would I know that masks are effective in stopping a virus?
You would know that masks are effective, but you would also know touching, like making direct contact, would be a bad choice.
Well, I also know that I'm not affected by the virus, so I'm gonna. Well, let's see what I have.
Actually, it's a plague.
I never use my. I do use my bedroll pretty
Eric
often.
just
So,
puts on gloves, rolls up his sleeves, and picks them up.
yeah, just tear up some kind of clothing and you form a mask for him.
Okay.
And,
I'll say
and
I'll say there are like
You can hold.
there's makeshift cloths and everything. You could probably just like do up a quick like do rag mask.
and then I want to carry him to the barn.
All right.
He
So
already has him because he got infected with the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. Well, the mushroom thing is a way different thing than the abyssal virus.
It's
At
a
least from my
mask.
understanding.
yeah, I mean to be fair, because you wouldn't know one way or the other if he's immune or is vulnerable to this plague or disease because of the fact that he could be or he could not be.
He could always ask.
It is true, technically.
Well, I mean, there's only one person that would know, and there's no real point in asking her, at least not right now, because
at least not right this
Whisper
second.
to the moss.
But-
fair.
So Belwraith, you, I assume you, with Blue kind of following behind him and everything, you drag that body to the barn, and I assume Garnan and Henrik follow with the bigger body to throw to the pigs.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. They're not out back, are they?
I mean, they are out back, but they're not near the barn. They are just kind of in the backyard, and Alosa just kind of, after the fighting stops, Alosa's just kind of like, you just kind of peek on Alosa going, well, you see, so here's the situation, and this is what's going on. I apologize that there's any, like, violent tension here. And you basically, she's trying to, smooth things over.
Gardan's gonna like peek out and just be like, Alyssa.
Oh,
And give her a thumbs up.
okay, thank you so much. Why don't we go back inside now? Everything seems to be taken care of. And you just hear her just like, oh my heavens, what happened to the door?
Sorry. I missed.
Oh, wow, good on Alosa. All right. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was... Oh, okay, so you guys are now at the back of the bar. You are out back, past where the backyard and like where a lot of the like sheep and everything are being herded. You are now in the barn where there are a couple cows and there are pigs.
Blue's
I'm just
going
gonna
to.
slide and go mending the window and the door.
Noted. It takes some time, but you as an artificer and especially as a craftsman know you can fix this. It's just gonna take some time.
He has a spell.
He is spelled for that. It's fine.
It's literally like but this will take like probably at least a solid half hour to fix the window and the door frame.
That's fine. We're not in a hurry yet.
Yet.
Blue's going to ritual cast Lehman's tiny hut.
Oh, okay. So you guys are in the barn and you cast Lehman's tiny hut, or in this case, Blue's tiny hut.
Yes, Blue's tiny hut.
So within 10 minutes, the dome is up.
I would like to interrogate the cleric if everyone's alright with that.
Yeah,
100%.
just
He's still alive.
I kept him alive. Bring him into the hut. Gotta make sure that the cows don't get infected.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
that's actually
I'll do that.
that's actually very smart of you, Tiny, as you would know that the hut, no magic can go out of the hut.
Wait, just a quick question. There were no bodies, no bruises or not bruises, marks on the body that we fed to the pigs, right?
No, there were about
Okay.
to say the paladin did not seem to have any marks on him. The cleric, however, has a bunch of black spots on him.
Okay, just making sure because
Oh, jeez.
You-
You know what? These cows also have a bunch of black spots.
Oh no!
To be clear, Garnet would be staying away from the cleric. He was carrying the
Yeah.
paladin.
Noted.
You
Fair.
you
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
with the house.
You
I'm just gonna, just go over there.
All right, so
Save for the
it doesn't take you very long to drop the body off with the pigs, and the pigs are kind of confused at first. You just kind of dropped a body in front of them. They don't really know what to do.
Nom nom. Eat it. You're supposed to eat it. They can understand me.
That's true. That is true. Roll a persuasion check with
Oh,
advantage.
yeah. Well, I mean-
Prestidigitation can make meat taste better.
You guys are awful.
yeah, because you make it taste like something pigs would love rather than make it human
Oh
flesh.
my
because-
God.
That is a dirty 20.
2020. Yeah, so between you and Blue, oh my god, it's awful. It's like watching piranhas like fight over each other for food. You just watch as like 12 pigs are descending on this body.
First time I've done this, probably not the last.
Good lord, guys.
I mean, hey, at least they understand me.
I mean, you're not wrong.
While waiting for the thing the cleric to wake up, I'm gonna be ritual casting, identifying stuff.
All right. It will take the cleric a little bit of time to wake up because considering you guys fucking clocked his shit out.
Instead of waiting, I'm just gonna cast Healing Word at first level.
All right.
Waiting is for nerds, and I don't have time. That's gonna...
Sorry.
That's gonna be
How much?
6 points of healing.
6 points of healing. All right. And I'll just say for funsies, because you're taking the time to do it, Blue, Tiny, I'll just tell you what they are, because I assumed you would do this while this is all going on. You would know that the tome is a tome of engagement. Essentially, this book is essentially a +1 to a spellcaster that uses divine magic. And also, if you cast any harmful spells, it will deal an extra 1 point of damage as if it was a magic weapon. So basically, it's like having a +1 sword, but it's for spellcasting.
Interesting.
So, but it can only be used by somebody who uses gets their powers divinely. So, like a cleric or a paladin.
Hey,
Use that for half my spells.
Yeah. I will give that to you afterwards.
And give that to Doris.
yes.
Yeah.
And the other one is the pendant is known as the Radiant Pendant. It is a pendant worn by anybody who's attuned to this pendant is blessed by divine radiance, and so in which case you have resistance to radiant damage. But it is an attuned item.
I've got an attunement slot open.
That's up to Tiny, who technically has it and is the only one who knows what it does.
Correct. Although I wouldn't be surprised if I were resistant to radiant already. You know, given.
Hey, you don't know.
I do not.
I mean, I can hit you with a guiding bolt. Let's find out.
Revenge for hitting me with the King Blast. All right, so Belwraith, you cast Healing Word, and in a moment the cleric is just.
I would have tied him.
Yeah, I assume he's tied. I assume he's tied up and everything. I didn't assume you were just like, no, lightly carry and just wake him up. It's like, no, I've tied down. Is he on a chair?
No, he would be on the ground.
Okay, so you just have his arms and legs tied up.
Hold on. Blue put his tiny hut right against one of the columns so it can be tied to a column.
Noted.
Even better.
Noted.
No comfort for him.
Yeah, I agree.
Belwraith would be standing at his feet, and he'd kick his foot.
Ow!
Shut up.
It hurt.
Who sent you?
The church did. We're just doing our rounds.
How new are you to the church?
Probably 2 weeks.
You're innocent. Good.
I mean, you can insight check him if you want.
I'll insight check.
Oh,
believe him.
We kind of killed it.
Actually, I have.
My hut.
Actually, have a better idea.
He had scars. I doubt he was innocent.
I would like to cast.
That's
I'd
fair.
like to cast Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth. All right. And what kind of save is that?
It would be a Charisma 15.
Oh boy.
For the 2 week thing, I got a 19.
19.
I believe I also know if he succeeds or fails.
You do. But as far as that first statement before the Zone of Truth is cast, Blue, he's lying.
Tell the truth, or else we'll
He failed.
kill you and not make it pretty.
But technically, everybody who's in the radius has to make a Charisma saving throw.
Hold on.
I believe I did. I thought.
Hold on. 1 sec. That's a 23.
Yeah, you succeed.
Anyone within 10 feet of me has an additional +2 on that.
That's true.
I think
I got a 14, so I
Is
failed.
Henrik
Oh.
being in his tiny hut?
I fail my own thing, but that's fine.
Well, technically, you're immune because you're the
Okay.
caster.
Then, yes. So
think it's funnier
only the guy fails.
Okay.
I failed.
So you have to be honest.
Yep.
Oh no.
Are you standing in his tiny hut?
No.
Oh, then
That's-
you're just out of the radius then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It, since the hut doesn't let magic in or out.
Oh, it does. I did not know that.
Yep, that's why Leomund's Tiny Hut is such a good spell, is because the fact that it repels spells away and it keeps spells inside. That's the drawback. You can't use it as a dome of like, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast through the dome. It's like, nope, the dome will not let you. However, if somebody tries to hit you from the outside, it won't work.
Yeah. You can step out and step in unless you're the caster. If
the caster leaves, then it does not work.
I will ask the question again.
remember, if you don't answer this, we're gonna hurt you, and it won't be pretty. Trust me. I'm gonna do intimidation. If I can.
Apologies, guys. My daughters are being picky.
Ooh.
Ah.
Hey,
Fix you guys what? What are you trying to make the poor babies eat?
They were just eating. They were eating noodles with spaghetti sauce, and my eldest daughter, was complaining, going like, "It's too much sauce."
No such thing.
No.
Jill-
Yeah.
There's some sauces that I don't like.
That's fair. That's fair.
To be fair, she was letting
I just
go.
did a
I'm aware. She will not leave me alone, and she wants to be on my notes and everything. And I need my notes.
You gonna come
Good.
down with me?
Can't have enough Alfredo.
Oh, cookie batter.
Agreed.
In the fridge.
Facts.
Cookie batter.
Is there...
In the fridge.
What?
You could like dip a noodle into Alfredo sauce. It's not enough. Not
Slathered.
All right, but anyways, sorry about that, guys.
Can I roll intimidation?
Yeah, you can roll an intimidation check, and he will roll a counter insight check.
like if I could. I would
28.
Oh yeah, no, he's scared. He damn near pisses himself.
Blue's the one who cut through him like butter. Of course he's scared.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
He should
Yeah,
be scared.
I will repeat my question. How new are you to the church?
I mean, I'm not really a follower of the church. I'm just a hire-on. I mean, I've been here for about a month.
What's your role?
I don't fucking know how exactly this church works. I think I'm a caretaker is what they called me.
I know what that means exactly.
You would know caretaker is the base a base trainee of a cleric. Like they're the ones that are trained in to be like caretakers for the for the cathedral.
You almost said Savros.
Shut up. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's Avor, Scales of War, and I want to go say Savros, and it's not. That is not what it is. You would know that
Vor.
a caretaker. A caretaker is a trainee cleric who just takes care of Sables of War. Basically, they're just ones that are learning how the faith works and everything, and then they would become, and eventually could be a rise in rank. You would know. You were a caretaker at one point.
Yep.
Can I ask a question?
I'll nod.
Do you know you're dying?
What are you talking about?
You're covered in black spots.
No, I'm not.
Blues looks at him. Blue's gonna go over and kind of lay a hand on his head and casting spell.
Cast Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
I need you to roll make a roll.
Alright. Right. Ooh. Plus my charisma, correct?
Yes.
Alright. That's ability checks. That's a plus 24.
You hear us as you cast a spell, like put your hand up to his head and cast a spell magic. You hear a solid, but it's like it echoes, like it's almost as if the shattering of something. And he looks at you. Who the hell are you? Oh, where am I? What is on my body?
I know it.
Oh, he was. Oh.
What's going on?
What's your name?
Michael. Michael Avon?
How new are you to the church?
What church? I mean, are you talking about my church?
Yes.
Oh.
Church of Tyr.
Are you affiliated
what?
with it at all?
What Church of Tyr?
Where are you from?
I'm from Marlton. I'm a follower. I'm a follower of the guiding lights of Joaquin, the god of commerce and trade.
Just partway through, he looks up at Blue, and Blue can see that Belwraith is just getting angry. Like, he's never been angry before.
Alright. Well, I'm sorry to break this to you, pal, but for the past, well, let's get
So,
yourself. You have been under the effects of a decently powerful spell that's been messing with your mind. You believed you were a Hieron for the Church of Tyr. You are currently affected by a plague that... Have you heard of the Broken Skulls?
Yeah, they're a terrorist group that's up northwest of where I live.
To the north. Welcome to the northeast. We're in Patstown.
Hold on a second. Padstow? That's so far away from my home. What am I doing here?
Just to interrupt, Belwraith will stand up and decast Zone of Truth. Blue, get him oriented again. Get him more. I'm going to go speak with my family.
Get it. You keep cutting out.
Okay. It might be my sensitivity. Give me a second.
Get him more.
I heard him. I think you might be cutting up.
Get him oriented again with his surroundings. I'm going to go. And I will leave and uncast Zone of Truth.
Or drop concentration.
Belwraith, you drop concentration immediately. The Zone of Truth is gone.
Blue sits down, keeping a distance and keeping his mask on. Alright, here's what's going on.
I'm gonna say for the sake of brevity, you fill him in like, they're a bad group. Better say probably kidnapped you at some point or something. Maybe convinced you to come up here. Yada yada, so on and so forth.
Charmed.
Convinced him, charmed, mess with his memory. He's gonna have to.
Go
ahead. He has some people who can help. He's currently affected by plague. Yada yada.
He is in disbelief, like so hard. The last time you asked him like what he last remembers, he remembers last spring.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, but if Dathana was charmed into not being able to see the plague, wouldn't that have worn off when she walked into the castle?
Who knows?
But I say
Egg.
the effect might be of a special flare. But I say don't forget
Oh, that's
Kevlar's magic still worked inside of the castle.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right.
Alright. That's spring, huh?
Right. We were having a festival. We were celebrating the fact that spring had come again. We were starting to plant crops. We had so many merchants come through. It was a very busy time. I remember seeing a person. They were dressed very nicely. He spoke so kindly. And then I don't remember anything, and here I am.
Person. Describe him a bit better. Hair colors, eyes.
A slender individual. He looked human, I think? So, I mean, my vision's starting to get a little blurry. I think he was pretty well dressed, black hair, but his eyes, they were like a piercing purple.
Is someone blue or no?
Roll a
Just been described?
roll a history check with advantage.
Alright.
That sounds familiar.
That's a crit!
You would recognize this person very well. You would remember this person as Valismir.
Oh.
He spoke
Damn.
kind. Did he ever play music?
I mean, he was a traveling musician. He came up, he was so kind. He was making purchases. I asked him if he wanted the blessing of Volkeen while he was going through, and I don't remember much after that, unfortunately.
I apologize, but you have just described one of the lead members of the Broken Skulls. Name of Valismir.
He walked through the town as if he was a nobody. People were happy to hear him. You're telling me the Broken Skull can do stuff like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yikes.
They're powerful. He, specifically, was a teacher at the College of Law.
My goodness.
But we have more pressing matters at the moment. Look over yourself. You are covered in these black spots. You are currently under the effects of what I and quite a few of my friends have been calling the abyssal plague that has been spreading through Atharia.
Is there a cure?
No. There's treatment. No cure at the moment.
You watch it.
What you need?
Do you have my holy symbol?
Yes. I have what would be your holy symbol. He's going to pull out the holy symbol he got off the symbol of tear.
That's not my holy symbol. I don't recognize that symbol.
This is what I've been told as the symbol of tear, the main religion of Padstow. The royal.
I'm gonna roll over it real quick. Oh, right, Tyr, the god of protection, was it? Or was that Helm?
Yes.
I get those two mixed up.
I believe it was both different types of protection. Right?
Oh, okay. No, justice.
Yes.
Right.
Pretty much the same. Well, you were brainwashed. You believed that you were a caretaker. have a place you can go. It's a few days walk from here, but it will keep you safe.
Wait.
Do you think you'd be able to make it?
You're talking about sending him to Westray?
Yes.
You would know by foot that would take him about a week. And he probably could defend himself. You don't know what this plague is going to do to him.
Yeah.
But I will say a general reminder, because I am your DM. Ralron has been taking care of people with the plague here in town. There probably is a place where that they've been keeping them safe.
I need to ask a friend. We need to bring you outside away from the animals so the infection does not spread. So the people will keep you safe.
I hate to ask this. You have any clothes I could wear?
Yes. Just one sec. He's going to pull
Oh,
out.
I thought he was in common clothes.
I assumed
Blue
once you
did
just.
put him in a-
I was about to say I would assume that once you disrobed him, you didn't touch him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's common clothes at the side.
Okay, he will take the time to put the common clothes on.
You okay, Wanderer? I noticed you went to unmute yourself and then remuted.
I will bring you
Stopping
outside.
Oh, alright.
Good luck. Water.
What?
Be right back.
All right.
Water. Okay. Who's gonna go outside?
Ginger
Go.
ale.
Bring him outside away from the animals. Go get Rowley.
Okay. In that case, because that conversation would have taken some time and everything.
Others.
Belwraith, you walk back into the house. Garnan, do you stay outside or do you follow in or?
He would have gone back in.
Would have got back in? All right. So I will say that Garnan, Kazira, unless you choose not to, you can stay outside. Unless you want to follow in as well. If anybody wants to stay near Blue, please let me know.
I think everyone went inside.
Okay. Everybody went back inside? All right.
Yeah,
Who
Garnan
was-
went back in when he was told to go away.
Okay. Noted. I also would like to point out that I do approve of Herma's message of Smooth Criminal. Just saying. So, while Henrik is putting the window and door back together, Garnan, Alosa, Kazir, and Belwraith, you are in the living room. And you see the Belwraith, your family is a bit perturbed.
I apologize for my actions. My emotions got the better of me.
I would definitely say you let it take the better of you. That was a intense first step.
I will not allow, no longer will I allow my family to be taxed by a man who thinks he is a god.
At the same time, we could have handled that in a more diplomatic way, rather than immediately jumping to violence.
This way, I have learned something new, something more important. The cleric, he survived, and he has no memory of anything from until last spring.
What do you mean?
I mean exactly as I say. He was charmed, or a spell was placed over him, forcing him into servitude for the church.
Interesting. So you're saying that he's been, for the most part of a year, been under control.
Yes. At least that's the way it looks like. This is why the church has not noticed the virus.
That's very intense magic.
Upstairs.
How are you able to discern that?
This is thanks to Blue Ward. Is Blue here?
Blue would be having the conversation with, like, filling in the individual, Michael, or what happened. Like,
He
basically.
is. That would be credit to Blue, who is filling him in on all that has happened in that time.
That's quite the amount of time to not know what happened.
Says wait. Sorry.
Good.
Didn't mean to interrupt, but
Yeah.
figured.
Uh-oh. Tiny, you can speak. It's alright. You don't have to.
It'll be easier. Oh wait. Lou would use message to fill Belwraith in on what he found out.
Okay, so he would literally, you would get this as you're talking with your family about what's going on.
Yeah, that works.
So with that being said, Rowron just kind of gives a look, goes, so he's infected and currently with the plague.
And he didn't even know.
That's very alarming. That would explain so much, though.
The church is not to be trusted. If they come around again, money, give them this, and I will put down 500 gold pieces on the table.
That's a lot of gold, Belwraith.
You make a gold comes easy while adventuring.
Did you talk to the paladin and find out what he knew?
We shouldn't talk to the paladin. He's kind of like...
Unconscious currently.
Yeah, that.
Well, I mean, we could heal him and he could talk to us.
No.
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 Yeah, he has
He's just
I think he kind of lost his mind or lost his head.
oh,
He's not worth talking to right now. Or
He-
ever.
He gives you an intense. He gives you a look. Are you trying to are you trying to deceive him, or are you trying to like send him a message?
Absolutely. Okay, I'll send the guy that's asking a message, but I want to deceive the rest of them.
I will say if you want to try to be like passive to specifically the specifically Rowrund, I will say if you just go like he kind of lost his head and like do the marker of like the slashing of your fingers across the
I'll
throat.
start like scratching at his neck and then slowly like do the motion.
Roll me, you know what, for funsies, roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
15.
15. Rowron is the only one who notices. Rowron kind of gives a look like, oh.
Oh.
Well, if he is out of his mind or lost his head, I mean, that doesn't mean we still can't talk to him. As he gives you a knowing look.
He's dead.
What?
he's talking about a spell. You're a cleric. You haven't.
He's dead.
Yep, Belwraith. That's what I'm talking about. Just because he's dead doesn't mean we can't.
Shit.
Just because he's dead doesn't.
Retcon.
I'll be nice.
Oh.
Belwraith would know about that spell because he can cast it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
You only need the head. Where did you put the head?
What
Put it in his bag and hold it as a trophy. By the pigs.
It's by the pigs. Okay. You fucking murder hobos.
I can imagine Bellary
Will
saying,
just the teeth work?
Wait, do we still have the... Hold on, do we still have the Skull of Truth and Lies? Could we, like...
Nope, you guys gave the Skull of Truth and Lies that you...
Okay, so
Could we just... Hold on, could we just find, like, a random pig skull and just put the teeth
I'm
in the
okay.
spell that works?
I'm going
Why
back.
would we? Oh.
I am retcon.
Hey, this is all you guys. It's fun.
I am going to retcon the retcon.
Yeah, let's save the head.
Well, how about this? You guys said you threw his body in there. Do you guys want to hold the head?
We wouldn't have. We would not have done that.
Ardan wouldn't have thought about it, so no.
Well,
You could see that
well, I
the
mean,
head
the
was-
pig. Well, here's the thing.
Why would he have taken the teeth and not the head?
Well, to be fair,
Because the pigs don't eat the teeth.
I was about to say, well, pigs also don't eat the skull.
Well, I mean,
You'd be
You
surprised.
really
they
need
might
the skull.
crunch it.
You
Well,
would-
they might crunch it to get to the brains because the brains is one of the most.
The pigs
You
are.
also don't need the brain.
You also don't need the brain. You just need a skull that's at least for the most part intact, as long as it has a
Well,
jaw.
I mean,
I don't think it would be.
You could go out there and
Look,
grab it real quick. I mean,
It probably hasn't been that
Hey,
long.
hey,
I don't know how many
Half
pigs.
mending.
oh my god! I mean, you guys.
This took a morbid turn. Holy
I'm just
they
saying.
got the teeth
I'm
and
just
the
saying, you
skull
guys-
and just like
You guys could go back out there and see. The pigs have only been eating it for like the last 30 minutes. You could see if the skull's still okay.
That's
What?
enough.
Have Kazir slip
Yeah.
out. Check if the skull's still there.
yeah, let's do that. I'll go. I'll
I don't even know about the spell.
because Kazir was there. He helped put the
War-
body in the pig
Warlocks
pen.
can
Yeah,
have
but
the
would he
spell.
know about the Speak with Dead spell?
Yeah,
Warlocks
he
can have the
saw
spell as an
Knuckle use it
invocation.
on the giant.
It's true.
Also that.
Just, you know,
Speak with that quiet a lot.
I'll say
And
this.
also, he's in the room while they're talking about the talk was, while the guy's saying, we could just cast, not in so many words, but pretty much.
Yeah, basically,
Even with the skull,
yeah. Basically, I will say this: for anybody who understands clerics and has been around to see this spell, would understand what Ralron is talking about. Gardan might be a little like,
And doesn't.
like
I feel
So
in
yeah,
my
I'm gonna say Kazir goes to quickly grabs the skull if it's still there.
Okay.
I
make a
feel
roll
in
to
my
see if
heart
it's
that
there enough?
I feel in my heart that this should not be a thing. You know?
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree, but I mean,
I will
if
s-
Twitter allows it.
I will say this: you go back to the body, you see a lot of it's already been munched on, and the face has been bitten pretty hard on several places.
Is it-
The skull's
Is
still
it
in.
bleeding ichor?
No, it is bleeding blood. You would notice that the face on the skull has been like bitten off. It is like a lot of flesh has been taken off already. The head is still there.
Before Kazir leaves, Belwraith would grab him by the arm and whisper in his ear, "Do not get any blood on you."
He has
Thank you for
prestidigitation, it's fine.
No, that's not what I mean. Pigs in real life,
They'll attack
they
you.
will,
Yeah, I know.
they will attack you.
Which, if I remember correctly,
yeah,
because what was the other cantrip you took?
Mage
let
hand?
me sub- Oh, no, yeah, I do have mage hand.
So you
Thank
can
for reminding
you
me.
can literally grab the head without having to touch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use mage hand to grab the head.
Which, just to describe this, this kind of looks like a person who was murdered in a horror movie, where
Oh, yeah,
the face has the face has tons of bite marks on it. The head is still intact because it's only been like 30 minutes. The body, however, is like broken open. Organs have already been chewed on and all that stuff. It's
Kazir also casts prestidigitation to make the head taste really bad, so that they stop eating it more
no,
willingly.
I will say mixed with those things, you're able to do that.
Cool.
You're able to get the head away. They seem more focused on the body, which still smells really, really good. Blue, you watch as Kazir does this.
Sorry about that. He says as he comes back, using mage hand to carry it.
Do you want to use like prestidigitation to like clean up the face a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Would
Before
we
he
be
comes
getting
in.
back at this point, or?
I would say you guys would notice like Kazir sneak past you to do this.
Kazir? What you doing?
Need the head for it and tuck to the dead. I just realized that rhymed.
Well, what did you do with it?
Throw it
wasn't
in the
told
pig pen to get rid of it.
Why?
Because we don't want them snooping around seeing a body. I don't know where this voice came from, but I like that. I like this voice. I'm gonna try to stick with that voice for Kazir.
Oh my god.
Desecrating the dead. He was just doing his job.
Oh.
could be one of the more. Wait,
He could have
is
been not doing his
that
job at
Belray
all.
told them. We don't know that he could be one of the head guys.
Oh my.
Head guy.
Oh my god.
Sorry, this is so morbid.
This
but I
is
love
the
it.
great. This is a great start session for 2023. I love it.
This is perfect. I still won't count this as murder hobo because they are part of a bad group.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not necessarily wrong. You guys didn't
They
have
may
to.
be unwilling or unknowingly part of a bad group, but still.
And to be fair,
it's kinda
one person wasn't unwilling. That doesn't mean all were.
Exactly.
I don't care. Do what you want. Just, I'll be in a minute.
I'm surprised that Blue isn't laughing his ass off at this with this thing.
I think there might be some conflicting emotions.
Fair.
This is incredibly funny because he thinks they're doing something really stupid.
God.
Yeah, fair.
Which is
Oh.
not a good thing.
God, I haven't.
I know, like, my background is bad and I've done bad shit, but oh my god.
God, I have not laughed this hard since it's a dexterity check for the rogue. It'll be fine.
Don't show Yuffie that, and she goes back into the tiny hut.
All right.
I'm gonna ask this question of the party.
Should we get them out of the house first before we bring out a severed fucking head?
Do you
How about
talk?
bring-
Do you talk to Ralrond about doing this?
Oh god.
Oh.
Bring him outside. Bring him to the bars.
I'm just enjoying the fact that Henrik is just casually working on the window and the doors while
This little artificer is just like, man, it's been a while since I've been able to apply my craft. Like, this is kind of nice,
Who's just busy filling this guy in? Just again, why?
Fucking Garnan, Belwraith, Kazir, you guys are, and Alosa's talking to the family, like trying to make sure everything's good on that end. Fucking you three are just like, throw the body, anarchy.
I mean, we threw the body in to get rid of it so that nobody would see it.
You're not wrong. It was a good idea. It's just,
Billy.
it's true.
We don't have the body around here. There's not even a place where we could have dug it.
This is true. This is very true.
What's up?
Whoever is casting the spell, just bring them out instead of bringing in.
That's a good point.
All right. So I assume Kazir, you go back in to talk to Ralrond about this.
Yeah.
I can't.
I got the head outside. I got the you know what outside. Trying to be kinder on the kids.
No.
Or not
gonna,
kids.
While he's going to grab the head, I'm gonna cast message.
Cast message, and who are you casting it to?
Belray.
All right. So in
Are
Belwraith's
you
head,
aware that your mic quality is absolute garbage?
It always is. Wait, hold on.
There we go.
There-
My mic came out, so I had to switch back to my computer.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Much better.
I cast message to Belwraith telling him to bring out whoever's doing this instead of Kazir bringing the severed head inside.
So,
I'm going to try to you remember this voice because I like this voice right here.
would you go to the barn and
sounds
do
like
that?
Puss in Boots on crack.
I mean, absolutely. I can have a quick word with him and see if we can figure out exactly what's going on.
God, it's hot in here all of a sudden.
God.
I wonder why.
Oh yeah, fair. Nothing.
So, Ralrond will walk out. Do you, like, the rest of your family's like, are we okay here?
Probably.
Okay. Alosa, you were talking to us about some of the things of the rest of the country. And Alosa just immediately, like, changes the conversation so that way you guys don't have to awkwardly talk about this.
I am so sorry.
So my question is, who is going out with? Does anybody want to go out with Ral and talk to the person?
I want to, because I'm curious.
Okay. So Garnan, you sneak. You're just. I am so sorry. Walks out.
Well, as Garnan goes, say, I'm just gonna go up to the gate of the city and just see what there is. I won't be going in, I promise.
The gate of the city. You want to walk to Padstow?
It's not that far now.
No, I mean you could get there within like a 20-30 minute walk, but like you are on the outskirts. Like you are currently where all the farmland is. If you go there, you would know that there are guards at the gate.
It's gonna be guards at the gate, but like, I'm trying to like get a not like a bit of a look inside and just a look at what they have for gate defense. And,
So watch from a distance.
yeah.
All right. So while you're walking, the rest of the party, you guys. Well, Henrik, you're at this point. I would say you, after everybody's had conversations and all that stuff, you've been able to successfully fix the window and the door. It looks brand spanking new.
Better than
Yeah.
before.
He doesn't like stand up, stretch his back. All right, who do we murder?
You just kind of walk in and you walk in, you see Alosa and the rest of the family just like, if you're looking for everyone else, they went out back to have a conversation with the other two.
Right.
Did you want to head out there and talk with them, or did you want to?
Yeah, I don't like kids, but
Yuffie is like, well, that's a bit offensive.
you don't understand when you're older.
Wait, just checking. How old is Yuffie?
Yuffie's actually like a young adult. Like, she's not like
27, 25, area.
yeah, about 25, about 25, young adult.
Makes sense. No.
About to say she's not like 16.
So yeah, that would be pretty offensive calling her a kid, especially when she's not that much older than him.
She doesn't have enough pizza experience.
You never shot a gun. You're not an adult. All right.
Well, that goes for 90% of the world.
Then they're not
In this
adult.
lore.
90 plus percent of the world. Guns are still a new.
Why do you think? All right, look, Blue is legal because he shot a gun.
Kazir's older than Blue.
Oh, okay then. Moving on.
He's only legal because he shot a gun.
So,
all right.
America.
Okay, that becomes a little bit weird when you get into like a 10-year-old shooting.
Leave it. Right?
Sorry.
Leave it.
moving on.
Whoa.
Whoa, we're not talking.
Yeah. Drop. I'm sorry. I just
Drop
had
the
to make
contract.
the joke.
Drop it.
I meant firearm license. What are you guys?
So, Kazir, as you have the skull pulled out, you watch as Ral shows up and goes, "Oh,
Sorry about that.
that's okay. This is gonna get a little gross." And you watch as Ral just kind of grabs a stick and like sets it up so that the head is like, jutting out a little bit so that he doesn't have to hold the hair or anything like that.
Yeah.
You needed
Kazir
some
helps with holding Mei Chan's getting it onto the stick.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I do need to be close enough for the casting to work, but I want his head to be able to move and not have it fall over constantly. It gets a little awkward when you're first learning this spell. It gets a little awkward when you're first learning this spell, but just give me a moment. And you watch as he starts to mutter some words and starts to make some incantations. For Kazir and a few of you, this is your second time seeing this spell, as Ral finishes the markings and he casts Speak with Dead. It takes a moment, and suddenly you see the head, the eyes which are basically gone at this point. You watch as kind of like weird yellowish light fill the sockets, and you see the head just go. What should I ask him? We have 5 questions.
5.
Yes. That is how the spell works.
The first question is.
I thought it was 3.
Were you?
No, that's commune. But I say speak with dead gives you 5.
Oh yeah. Were you aware of what you were doing?
Whoops.
Tell him, whoops, sorry.
Well, it's not actually the body. It's more like just a object with the memories of it, from what I understand.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
pretty
not
much.
the soul. It's
Are you
Depends on how you flavor it.
are you aware of what your actions were? You watch as the head just. I was well aware.
because you're kind of sighs, feeling a bit more relief of, like, this bastard did deserve to die. Let's see. Second question. Do you know the plans of your higher ups?
Do you
Better question, what are the plans of your higher-ups?
Oh yeah.
Because you can just answer yes or no, right?
Oh
That
yeah.
That would be correct. The more specific we are, the more direct answer we can get.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Do you know what the can you tell us what the plans of your higher ups were? Gathering resources.
Sorry, that creek just was a little too fitting.
Blue's gonna poke his head out from the from his hut in the barn. Ask him who the man with the big hat and Mary told me there was a man with a big hat and some very decorative armor. Who are those?
Can you tell me who the person who wears a very... I mean, that just sounds like Jihad. I mean, that sounds like the hat an Arc Cardinal wears.
Well, then that's probably him. He dies soon.
Oh, okay. You spend this is okay. Any other questions?
Not boys.
Do you know what they did Mary? Like exactly, just more specifically, you know. If he.
What did they do to Mary? There you go.
Oh wait, thank you. Yeah, my brain.
That's actually
firing for some reason.
That's actually quite a good idea. What did they do to Mary, a cleric from Makunali? They transformed her.
Transformed her?
I don't know what that means exactly.
Do we have any more questions? We can just ask how.
I mean, we have 2 more questions.
Ask how they transformed her then.
Or wait, should we ask how?
How?
We could do
Doesn't
both.
really matter why.
Well, yeah, true. I mean, why is kind of a good question. But let's do both. One, then the other.
How did you transform Mary into what she is? I don't know.
Maybe we can ask how to transform her back?
Ask him if he knows what an abyssal child is.
An abyssal child?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be more important to know if we can change her back?
That too, but he probably won't know.
It's only one.
Seeing
We
that he
only have
doesn't
one
know.
more question.
Oh
He
yeah.
probably won't know
He might.
how to change it back since he didn't know how it happened in the first place.
Why would he know? Why would he know? Wait, is this conversation out of character or in character?
I mean, if you
Just
guys
checking.
want to have this conversation above game to try to deliberate what your question is, you
I
can.
mean, a little bit of both. This is a kind of conversation that you
Yeah.
could do out of the game.
I mean, this is a good thing to just out of game go what would you like to ask at this head real quick? You got one more question.
He didn't know how, so he probably doesn't really know why. And I want to know if Mary
Alright.
is referred to as an abyssal child, because that's what Solomon is referred to.
All right, yeah. What is an abyssal child?
I mean, you want me to ask him if he knows what abyssal child is?
Yeah. Or well, if you know, if you know, then we don't need to ask him. But if you don't, then either way.
I mean, that term is very vague. I would assume anybody who is born with an abyssal blood, like a demon, somebody born with demonic influences, technically would be an abyssal child, I guess. But I don't know what that means, like in context.
That's fair.
Ask him what an abyssal child is referring to.
Referring
He
to
makes them.
referring to how he makes them.
Referring to Valismir,
Ah,
because he's the one who makes them. Apparently,
Oh,
he's the
okay.
one who brought these people here.
That makes sense.
Is that right, Michael?
I believe so. I don't know.
Purple hair, purple eyes, yada yada.
I mean,
Ask him that.
I mean, yeah, that's who. So, yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but
I'm
the way
scared.
you're referring to it is just funny.
Don't be scared. Ask him. Ask him the. What is an abyssal child when referring to Val?
Who the fuck is Michael?
Hi, that's me.
Oh.
You're really big.
Is he still in the hut?
I mean, he can peek out. He's not trapped in the hut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, I think.
Okay.
I just outside of the barn now.
I assume I assume you want me to ask him if what is an abyssal child? If I'm like, what is an abyssal child to this order? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
To ask?
Yes.
Okay. Let me give it a try. What? Tell me what an abyssal child is to your order. The head goes, "You'll find out."
Not a good answer. Not a good answer.
Unfortunately, the head, the body still retains the personality of when they died. So
Yeah,
he had to convince him to tell him if he knew.
He's still mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unfortunately,
That's why he's dead.
Unfortunately, that's all I can find out, at least right offhand. I could try casting it again, but I don't know how much more information we can get out of him.
I also don't know how many more questions we have to actually get them.
It's fine. He gave me the information I needed. This just means that they are with the abyssal childs, which makes me less merciful.
Wait, it does?
Agreed.
Alright. Hey, you got that one place where you're taking the infected, right?
That would be correct. Yes. We're taking them to the church. We've been taking them to the Church of Feathers to be watched over and cared for.
Well, Michael is infected, so he needs to go there.
I can escort him to that location so that he can be cared for.
Thank you. Just gonna leave the hut.
All right,
come on.
and I will say, for the sake of brevity, Rowrand will start walking Michael to the Church of Feathers.
Right.
But with that being the case, though, Belwraith, are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just walking openly?
I'm walking openly.
Okay, just trying to like fit in and like act like a normal civilian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk for a while, for about 20 minutes, down a path you're very familiar with. You've walked down it a million times in your life as you've gone up and down twice, 3 times, 4 times a day, especially with your time being training at training at the cathedral. But I say you get up to where the gate is, and first you notice a few things. First things first, the gates have been fortified. There, but I say you would know that the city of Padstow, I mean, has a decent wall. It's not like it was, made like cheaply. This is the religious capital of Atharia, so there was already a wall. There didn't used to be very big ballista on the outside though. That wasn't a thing prior.
That's a difference.
Okay.
Alright.
You would next thing you notice is that there are in fact two paladins at the gate. But I say they are decked out, and they're a bit more armored than the paladin you met. They have shields and long swords. One has a hammer.
Got his little.
Alright, I'll stay about 40 feet away from them and just wait, because people are probably going to be catching up with me pretty shortly.
All right. So you just kind of, again, do you want to try, now that you're within 40 feet, do you want to try to stealth a little bit, especially if you're waiting?
No. I mean, I'm disguised, right? Like.
I mean, true. And with your particular armor, you can make it look like you're not wearing heavy-ass fucking armor.
Looks, as I said earlier, it looks like a 3-piece suit, kinda, but without the jacket.
Fair enough. I would say, just for funsies, roll me a stealth check. Just straight. No disadvantage.
That's gonna be an 8.
You do notice the guards do take notice of you. They don't do anything because they just think you're another person, but they do take notice of you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
he's crossing his arms and just looking back down the path.
Alrighty, and with that being said, we are going to take a quick break because I have to pee real quick.
Have fun.
Right.
Sorry,
Okay.
I really have to pee.
No worries.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. Is Henrik outside right now?
Yeah.
Murder
Roll it.
time.
Roll inside if you want.
Okay. Okay. 15.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
you sound tired. Sorry.
Sounds good. Yeah, Blues has bloodlust. Never really usually does, but
Yeah.
Blues usually